Okay, listen. I want to suck for flag. You understand what I'm saying? Impossible.
He wants to suck.
He's a flag sucker.
SGA, PGA, Coil Ray, Celtic Control.
We can't pronounce a player, so don't. I'm gonna call you what your mama call you, Nico Lamaleava.
Okay. These,
Oh, you
I
might
mean,
be right.
they ain't even sat down, and the jersey's not even clean yet. They done playing, and we retiring jerseys.
If anybody's listening on the Heat franchise, twist Bam ankle for me with practice, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Nico Harrison survived the night. Dallas,
Oh.
hallelujah. Right.
And Kyle Kuzma is a champion when it comes time. Okay.
Okay. See.
Let's not.
Okay.
See, it's people like you who discredit.
Kyle Kuzma comes to the game wearing 10XL sweater vests. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
You can have ATL, BBL. Oh God, that's Michelle.
But let's go ahead and get it on the.
Carry your poutine back to your country.
Okay.
Hey man, hey, they gonna be,
Hey.
they gonna be eating poutine off the trophy.
I don't even think we was talking about that. We was just talking about whatever. It was
Yeah, we was talking about all type of stuff. All I remember was Mexico getting over the border. But listen,
I'm trying to get that BYD
Hey.
seal, bro.
hey, listen,
Tell me.
listen,
Look it
the ops might be watching. I know exactly what you're talking about. You talking about the
Hey,
electric? You
all
talking about
right,
electric car, right?
Yep. See,
Hey.
the
I'm
all
on
black,
it.
with the
Hey,
yellow
for
30
calipers and
hey,
the
for
black rims.
30,000, bro. For 30,000.
For 30,000, bro.
It's ridiculous,
30,000.
Listen,
Hey,
I'm
you
like,
got
hey,
right
hey,
now.
hey, Caleb, hey, when you order and get two, you know what I'm saying?
Listen, you better send them through India like Apple did, and you'll be all right. Said we not paying the tariffs. But welcome back to another episode of Areyounutzz podcast. Obviously, we're down one tonight, but we're going to explain that momentarily. We got me, Kyle, we got Caleb, we got Unc on the screen with a lot to talk about. NBA playoffs are 2 days away. We're going to talk some football, just sprinkle it in a little. I'm not going to say too much because I don't want to get us demonetized once we reach that level. But we're going to talk about Tennessee's transfer quarterback, now UCLA quarterback, Nico, I'm an idiot, or whatever his last name is.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we gonna talk
Whatever
a little,
his mama call him, I don't know.
Listen,
a little
that
Shedeur
Pacific Islanders
Sanders.
run deep. Y'all better stop. Okay.
Shedeur
Next thing you know,
Hey man, I don't want no.
Listen,
I don't want no
big
problems,
old-
Mr. Samoan. I don't want no
Hey, that's
problems.
exactly. A
Yes,
big old
sir.
I don't gotta
will
worry
knock
about
on your
that.
door, and
I
then
don't
it's
see them
over
out
with.
here for real. That's
It's over
Miami. I don't
with.
see them up here for real. And we're gonna talk a little Colorado football. Some news out of there that has obviously sparked controversy in of itself. But hey, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, intro, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. How y'all feeling tonight? Obviously, Ethan's not here. Caleb, would you say he's setting up for an Easter program at church or something like that? You know?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think rehearsals went a bit over, so yo, what's
I
wrong?
think he might be working on that, getting that neck right. But I don't want no problems.
See, all right, bro. You know he gonna edit this out when he go back. All right, but no. So we're gonna shoot just the trio tonight. Ethan, he'll be back when we film again, which will be probably after game 2 or 3 of the first round of the playoffs. When we film again.
3, 2, 1.
Areyounutzz.
But like I said, going right into it, just starting with our football topics. We're a week away from the draft. Not a lot, not as much news as I feel like I should be hearing, but I guess NBA playoffs are starting. I mean, hey, NBA is in full center right now, so but just these few topics. Let's just go ahead and just get into it. All right, so Nico Tongalahawawa or whatever. I know it's not close. I know people are gonna be like, what?
I know. Listen. No disrespect to the now UCLA
Yeah, Nico.
quarterback. We don't know your name. We can't pronounce a player. So don't. I'm gonna call you what your mama call you, Nico Lamaleava.
Okay.
So, hey,
But
listen.
obviously, yeah, I was just gonna say it's been all over the news. He left Tennessee actually during spring practice, just NIL. Apparently folks are in his ear. There's been sources saying who exactly was in his ear. I'm hearing father specifically. Just say he's worth more on the market, per se. But news came out yesterday that he will be signing with the UCLA Bruins. And again, there's a lot of talking points that we can talk about. Again, the future of NIL, the regulations that people would be trying to push because of this, what other players would now be following suit, because I guarantee you there will be a copycat at some point. But what would you like to bring to this topic? I know that you were hot in talking about Nico.
Hey, so my thing is my I'm not even hot at Nico, right? So at the end of the day, this is just like somebody we know who is creating a worldwide almost a global financial crisis. This is a man generated problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
NCAA generated this is because of that. Okay. Now they're gonna plaster this kid's face all over it and saying this was the problem with the NCAA, and it's not the player's fault. It is the NCAA fault. Because I have a question, okay, Kyle and okay, if at your current job that you're at right now come to you, right, that you're doing, and you had a rival who across the street, and the rival said, "Listen, I'm gonna give you exactly the role that you're doing right now. You don't have to do
Mm-hmm.
anything extra, anything less. Only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double the salary." What you finna say? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say hello.
Right.
What? Please? What? Hey, okay. Just so I hit it right. You said I could do the same thing what I've been doing, and I'm gonna get double. Oh, wait, I signed that. Right. And so everybody looking at, oh, he's selfish. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that.
Yeah.
Listen, coaches do this all the time. And no one says anything. People change teams, coaches. We've seen this in the NFL. Coaches get hired and quit before. We just had it last year or this offseason with the dude from the Buccaneers,
Oh
right?
yeah, the OC. Mm-hmm.
Who went to Jacksonville? They couldn't find him. He said, "Oh, my kid's sick." He called out sick. The dude is in Jacksonville on an interview.
What did he say? Duval.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh
And
my
hey, we're
gosh.
gonna drop that clip right here.
Duval.
You understand? But what I'm saying is this is an NCAA issue. And I feel bad for this kid and whoever advising him, y'all need y'all butt whipped. Because now this kid's gonna take the brunt of this for the rest of his college career. And I think a lot of what happened is the NCAA hasn't put any parameters on the fact that these players are getting paid. So now, to me, what should happen is, they could do a lot of different things to fix this, right? You could say have them sign contracts, have them sign, have them contracts have buyouts in them, and then if you do that way, hey, you know what? Guess what? Oh, you signed for this $2 million. You want to go get that $4 million? Cool. You're gonna have to give me a half of that back, what I already gave you, and then you can go. Right?
Wow.
Coaches have buyouts. That's the reason why they don't leave every year, because ain't nobody trying to pay 7-10 million just to get you out the contract to pay you another 50-60 million. Right? You could do that. You can say, listen, you lose a year of eligibility if you change schools. whatever. Like, there's a lot of different things and ways to fix this. But
Yeah.
I think that, everybody, I'm kind of taking a different take on it. Everybody's kind of beating this kid up. And I don't feel like that's, if anybody had that opportunity, to change jobs and to double their pay, everybody would do it. Right.
I think the
The
main
problem
thing.
is the problem is the portal, right? Having the portal, we've seen the portal open during the NCAA basketball. The portal's open during the bowl games. Like, they have to have an off season and an in season. In season, the portal should not be open, and then whenever you decide your off season is, that's the only time the portal's open, and that's the only time you'll be able to move and transfer. So, I mean, that's my point, man. I just wanted to get y'all takes on that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with a lot of what you said. The portal, again, glad that the players can finally get monetized for what they do on the field. These schools are making billions and billions of dollars. Kirby Smart in the state of Georgia is the highest paid public official but in the state of Georgia,
In the state.
and has been. You know what I'm saying? So I completely feel for them. I think the big thing, and again, I can't say this for everyone. For me, it was the way he did it. Right? Again, reports say argument broke out between him. I don't know if it was a coach or whoever the heads may be at practice, and then walked out of practice. And again, as someone who's played, like, you can't do that as a player. I
No,
mean, it shows
no.
to me your character and what you're about, right? And again, I hear people say he's a grown man, he can do what he wants to do, and then at the same tone, if his dad's in his ear, like people are saying, and he was able to convince him to go and do that, again, the dad needs his butt whooped. But like, it's like, again, I just didn't like how he went about it, right? And secondly, and I'm sure looking at their short sightedness and not the long term effects of this, coaches are in are clicky, right? So it's not like you're gonna leave here and go get what you want. I'm not gonna give you that to set a precedent for these other players to do that, right? So I don't even think he got the 4 million that he wanted
No.
from UCLA. I don't think the
Yeah,
figures have
they
come
said
out
they didn't
yet,
even
but
get. They said they didn't even get what he was getting
yeah,
at
like
Tennessee.
right, because he was at 2 million. He was on a $2 million NIL deal at Tennessee. He wanted to double it. So again, for me, the biggest thing was just how he went about it. Now, like you said, I think the problem lies in the lack of restrictions and boundaries for this portal. I don't know if you saw the report. The Baylor basketball team has no players right now.
Yeah,
Everyone's
everybody
gone.
left. Everybody.
Everyone's gone. You know what I mean? There's no restrictions.
I
There's
think it was
just
like
it's the
14 players gone.
yeah, you know what I mean, and again, like you said, whether it be losing your eligibility, I don't know how that will play out. I don't know what the like how the NBA has the NBA PA. Like, I don't know what that version is for the players, but
Yeah.
of course they're not going to go for that. For
You
losing your
can't do that
eligibility.
in college
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know
because it's a
how they.
union. That's what it is. It's a union.
Oh, is it okay?
Because
So it's
yeah,
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 the
but
NFLPA is a union, but
well,
they don't
right, and
have that
see,
in
they don't
college.
classify because they're not
So,
workers.
so
Yeah,
what are we gonna do?
exactly.
We have to fix whatever this issue is, because you have to say,
yeah,
look, if you're gonna sign this contract, that if they're not gonna collectively bargain and have rules, then as a school, I'm gonna put in this thing. Hey, you gonna sign this contract? I'm gonna put it in my framework of the contract, and if you want this money, you got to follow by these rules. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So yeah, that was just my biggest thing. It was just how it went down, and again, his family, because they say his family's advising him. It didn't seem like smart counsel in the moment, and
Yeah,
a week
I agree.
later,
I agree with that part of it. Like, I didn't like how he handled it, but like I said, if your daddy telling you, look, you're gonna go there, you're gonna cause a fuss, and then
no,
you're
no,
gonna just
right,
leave,
right. That's what I'm
then
saying.
he listening to his daddy. Now he out here looking crazy. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But none of this would have happened if an NCAA actually has a framework around the fact that, okay, these players should be paid. They're supposed to be paid. This is way long overdue. These, like you said, these schools have been making billions and billions of dollars on the back of these players. Okay, then they tell you, oh, we're gonna give you a degree. Come on, man. Y'all making millions and lining y'all pocket, riding on yachts. You talking about I get a degree? Like, no, I need to get some of this money that y'all are making, because y'all are benefiting off of my talents and my services. And so but that has to be fixed, because that's going to be a big issue, moving forward. Okay.
I'm kind of in the same boat with y'all. Like, I don't really. I wouldn't say this. I'm pro player, right? To me, it's power to
Of
the
course.
player. But I think, as a young man, there's a certain way to go about things. You don't do things a certain way. He did it the wrong way. Um, but am I mad that he asked for the market rate? No, because look at what Carson Beck is getting down in Miami. Like, it's ridiculous. So I don't know that.
Yeah, but you talk about a guy, he had a poor season, but you talk about a guy who's been in a championship game. You know what I'm saying? The guy is.
And I don't even think Carson. I
Which
think Carson might be at 3. Like I don't think no one's exceeded.
They said
The,
4. They said
oh,
4.
four
yeah,
for
I
That's
Carson.
what
heard. That's what I said. I
what's
heard
being
4.
reported. Yeah.
I heard
Okay.
4.
Who knows what the actual number
Which
is?
is fair. Yeah, which is fair.
But I mean, and mind you, Nico, to me, I mean, he's okay. He's mainly unproven. He's okay. Like the bones
No,
are there.
I know what
The
I
bones.
know what you're getting at. I was gonna leave his play off the. I was gonna leave it off because I'm like,
Oh, I
I
mean,
didn't. That would be a whole nother conversation. I was like, because I've
I
seen him
mean,
play. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
I mean,
go ahead. Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's about what you're worth. What are you
Yeah,
worth?
no
Like,
market. What the market commands.
what do
Yeah,
you bring to the
yeah.
table? Where are you in the market? How do you what does this dictate? Right?
Yeah.
You're okay. You're not
I
bad.
agree.
You're
I
not
agree.
bad. You're not terrible. You're okay.
But we wouldn't put
So
him in the upper echelon of quarterbacks in college football.
I'm not me personally. I'm not doing that.
But we realize that like if certain players ask for this, you're gonna try to make it work. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
But
No,
Travis,
no, I'm just
If
no.
right.
That's what I'm saying.
if
Yeah.
Travis Hunter comes out here and say, "Hey, player, hey, check this out, Dion. Hey, I need an extra $2 million." Dion gonna say, "Oh, well, let me try to work it out. Let me call.
Let me call the collective.
Hey,
Let me
you know
call
what
the
I'm saying?
collective.
Hey, let me call this pistachio nuts people. Let me see. I need a couple dollars. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh
Exactly.
my
But
goodness.
So, when you see the market is kind of inflated, and you kind of have a bit of an ego, that's a part of the position. You're a quarterback. You're in the SEC. You win a couple games. Cool. All right. Cool. But that doesn't mean you just all of a sudden you have this cachet and this power to force a move, right? And ultimately he did force a move, but it's a step down. So what did you really accomplish? I mean, he's back home. He's because he's from Cali, but
yeah,
that's about it. Like, what did So, um, my hope is that he would be more considerate of his future and like um something like what your mom put in the chat earlier this week, Kyle. Study the consequences. I like that.
For real.
Study the consequences.
That's real. No, that's real, bro. For real. But yeah, so I mean, again, he has a new home, Southern Cal, back home. Again, you wish him nothing but success, but again, we're not going to hear about this until the season rolls around, and if he's struggling at all,
oh, they're
he's
gonna
gonna be
be on
right.
him.
Yeah,
They're gonna
he's
be
gonna
on
be
him.
right back front in the news cycle, and it's
I have
unfortunate,
one
but
more thing. One more
yeah.
thing. Because I was hearing people talk about, especially because I've been scrolling through TikTok. All my timelines and stuff is just mostly sports, right? I
Hmm.
forget the podcast, but he's an SEC guy. I think he was a former Bama coach. I think he is. He has a podcast, but he was saying how it's not the same when coaches leave an organization because they have buyouts and this and this and this, or not an organization but a school because of this and this
Hmm.
and this,
I mean, the structure is
and
different, so
but when it comes down to it, coaches make the same commitments the players do. They buy into the system. They buy into the school. More often than not, they live in the town. They moving about. They asking for money from the people. They interacting with the community, right?
of
Like
course.
it's let's not kid ourselves here. It's the
Bro,
same. Only
Kirby went after that
Yeah,
second national
that's
championship. Kirby went to Georgia and said, "Hey, I need a pay raise." And what
hey
they
right.
hey
do? Okay,
It's
like
come on.
let's
yeah.
not play
So
about
let's
it.
Yeah,
not
hey,
let's
hey,
not be hypocrites here.
whoever said that, that's foolishness.
Let's not be
Okay, all
hypocrites,
right,
right?
because who got that? If right now somebody wants Bill Belichick, his buyout is $10 million, right? So at any point in time, if NFL teams say, you know what, listen, we messed up. We should have been interviewed you. Okay, check this out. We're gonna forget about that. We're gonna pay you that $10 million, get out that contract, baby, and we're gonna give you $80 million, and he can leave.
Hmm. Yep,
And he
just
Exactly.
has
like
the
that.
right to leave. He has the right to do that. So you can't say, tell a player he can't do the same thing that these coaches are doing. He's been bringing in players. He's been recruiting players. It's been reported that he's going into people's house. Nobody's expected Bill Belichick to do that.
Not at all.
Going in. They thought that you send the scouts out. Hey, Bill will be on the phone and hey, we don't come on, but. This dude is actually going door to door, knocking on doors and stuff, man. So, but when you make those type of commitments to your players, your teams, and then not only that, the players' families, the players' parents, like, hey, send your kitty. I'm gonna take care of them. I'm gonna make sure. And these guys just bounce, and they can do it at any time. So I'm never gonna be against the players doing it. It's just how you go about the way it's done, and we got to hold NCAA foot to the fire, man. They just dropped the ball all the way around. They I don't know I don't know what type of leadership. I mean, they had no choice because the court said, "Oh, you got to pay these kids," so they had no choice.
100%.
But now,
when
when
you
you
seem like,
you should have done it in a more structured way, and not just like have this wild west. And now that you let it out the bottle, now it's hard to get back in the bottle because it's already flowing downstream. People are getting paid, and so it's crazy, man. So
and you can't,
so
you can't leave it up to legislature because legislature across the country, given how we're just different across the country, now that's going to provide certain schools with an advantage over others because we can do this and you can't. So it just leaves so much leeway. Like right now, it just seems like they were just like here and like just sit back and just watch the chaos. And so we'll see, man. I mean, I don't know how you reel it back in, but
yeah, I don't know who the leadership is over there at NCAA, but they all need to be fired.
I forget his name.
Now that I'm thinking about it too, y'all was saying if they transfer to like take away your eligibility, but I don't even know how that works because if
I'm not. I'm just saying like
I'm saying like as an idea, I
idea.
think that's counterintuitive because remember the NCAA just released the thing where if you come from JUCO, you have 4 years of eligibility. Before it wasn't like that, right? So what's to stop me from just transferring down to JUCO and then coming back up? I'm not going to lose nothing.
They got to do something.
So there are loopholes.
I mean, but you're gonna have to go to JUCO for at least a year. You can't go to JUCO and then come back the same season.
Well, that's true, but I mean,
technically, you just lost a year of.
Because I was gonna say, some of these kids on the timeline, okay, some of them, you know what I'm saying, like that messed with my timeline. Yeah. Now, staying in college football, let's talk about the retirement of Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter.
They might as well add Shiloh. Why the hell not?
I was gonna make a joke later, but like Shiloh might as well. But anyway, let's talk about the retirement of their jerseys. Obviously, Coach Prime is a polarizing player, and the Colorado program is a polarizing program. When they announced this, I mean, all hell broke loose. But go ahead. I'm gonna let you get yours off first.
Go ahead. Let K go.
Listen, listen. So I'm gonna break it down by player. Okay. When you talk about Travis Hunter, right? He's probably the greatest prospect to come out of Colorado. That's
college period.
That's a no-brainer, right?
He going out the best.
I'm not mad at it. He won the Heisman, of course. Retirement.
And listen, you're not hating, Kale. I just want to put this out there. You're not hating. You can be
Shedeur,
critical.
well, no, I'm. But that's the thing, though.
But that's the world we live in. They gonna say
I'm not.
You're gonna call it hate regardless.
But that's the thing. Well, I'm kind of going. I'm kind of going the other way with this, though. I'm not necessarily mad at Shedeur getting his jersey retired. Now, I will say
he didn't make that decision. But go ahead. Sorry,
right.
I'm gonna stop interrupting.
I'm not necessarily mad at it because of the fact that you can't name me in the last 50 years, right? You can't name me another Colorado quarterback. You can't. Let's be real now.
Go ahead.
No, I feel you.
Okay. In the last 20 years, name me a CU product that's in the league.
Now I can give you that running
back. You mean right now?
That's just
you said the last 20 years.
That's as polarizing. That's just
Okay,
mind you.
Now you're moving the goalposts.
No, I'm not. Because that's what I'm saying. My whole point was polarization, right? And his stats aren't terrible. I'm just saying his stats aren't. Shedeur. Yeah, okay. His stats aren't terrible. So I'm not. I don't really feel a way about it. It's cool to me.
So you're for this.
I don't see a problem with it.
Okay, all right.
I can go.
You go. Go ahead, guys.
I don't see a problem with it. I think this is utter foolishness. Okay. Where's the aura of Like, bruh, the first thing I seen was, Tim Tebow jersey not retired in Florida. You know that?
That's
You know who Tim
insane.
Tebow was?
Yeah.
Now,
Really?
granted, his jersey should be retired. Like we all
Back
know,
to
his
back.
jersey should be retired. Okay,
Wait, seriously?
bruh, his jersey's not retired,
Yeah,
bruh.
he's not.
No,
His
that's
number,
crazy.
his number's not
Anthony
retired.
Richardson wear 15 in Florida? Like, yeah, his jersey's not retired, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. Okay.
Oh, you
I
might be
mean,
right.
they ain't even sat down, and the jersey's not even clean yet. They done playing, and we retiring jerseys. Hey yo, come on! I seen that. I was like, hey, you Prime? Like I don't listen. I like Prime.
It's up to
I
the
love
school,
Prime.
though. It's up to
The
the school.
school, whoever's decision. I don't. I say Prime because he's the face of the program. Whoever made the decision is ridiculous.
This dude
bro.
said it's up to the school. Like he don't run everything. Goddamn, go down. No,
Bro,
I
come on.
mean,
Come
I
on.
mean, what do you? It's a different flow. It's a different institution.
Okay.
I get what
okay.
I get what you're comparing it to, but let's be real here.
Caleb,
No, wait.
No, Caleb.
If my son went to an institution like that and he put up half decent numbers, we gonna be immortalized. We gonna
I don't have a
listen.
problem.
We gonna be immortalized in NCAA history. You understand?
See,
listen.
I don't have a problem with nepotism.
I'm
right?
leaving
I
here
feel
with
like
something.
people are gonna bring this up. This is the side that people, if this is what happened from the beginning, would be the argument like, "Hey, man, he don't deserve this, right? Giving someone something they don't deserve." Okay, he went out there and played because people say he can't play Division I football. Well, he went out and showed you he could. Okay, well he's not going to make it in the league. Well, we about to find out. But I just think this was absolutely absurd. Okay, because there are more deserving players, and just the aura of a retired jersey, right? Like it just seems so. It doesn't seem. It is premature. Right, you don't let it marinate with the fans. Like, there's no. It's just the idea of like retirement jersey. This goes against everything that's for. Like, it's crazy to me. So when I saw that, I was like, Prime, that is absurd. And he came out today in response, like he does. I didn't read it because I don't like to be upset with him in the program, bro. So I didn't read it. Okay, but I can't stand for that. Okay, I can't stand for it.
Listen,
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm leaving here with something. You
Okay,
understand?
you could get that. You could get that in 20 years, maybe. And again, if Travis Hunter's jersey gets retired for what he did on both sides of the ball, hey man, listen. Okay, if you look, I think the Shedeur is the leading passing touchdown record
That's
holder.
what I'm saying.
For Colorado, right? And cool. I get Caleb. Cool.
It's not like he is
understand that.
scrubbed. He was in Heisman contention.
Caleb, I'm not saying he is
the
scrubbed,
brother
bro.
can pass the football. That's all I'm saying.
Caleb, I'm just saying. And again, it's different requirements everywhere. Obviously, SEC, it's football. Like man, football on Saturday. Like that's it for some people. So it's a different lore in the SEC, obviously. So I'm not gonna hold
That's true.
same standards. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But come on, man, the season just finished. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, go ahead. I don't want to keep repeating myself because I don't want to be mad at Dion.
Let me ask you something real quick. Why wait? If you know it's gonna happen, like with Travis, that's a knockout. We know we knew it was gonna happen.
That's how jersey retirements happen, bro.
Listen,
you marinate. Well, mother's sake, I don't even know how to explain that, bro. Anyway, go ahead, man. People get their jersey retired when they done playing in the league, bro.
You just start, I mean,
come on, man.
All right, Laura. So I'm gonna preface my comments by saying that, like you, Kyle, right? We love Dion, right? In fact, I love him so much. We spent our hard-earned money.
Bro, our money.
Flew out to Colorado. I'm
dropping the photos and videos right here.
Yeah, we was there. We watched Caleb Williams come in the stadium. Like, we love Dion.
Right. Might have been the best game of that season, to be honest with you.
But let me ask Dion this one question. Dion, my brother. When we start giving out participation trophies.
Thank you. That's what, oh my.
When we start doing that, this to me is an equivalent of a participation trophy.
Yes.
Hey, you said his stats are not that bad. What Herm Edwards say? We play to win the game.
No championships.
Shedeur Sanders' record at Colorado is 13-11.
Listen.
Yeah.
He is 2 games above 500, and you get your jersey retired. Are you nuts?
Listen.
Hey, what are we?
The brother had no O-line.
What are we talking about?
The brother had no O-line.
I didn't want to go deep, but Unc went deep for me. Pause.
The brother had no O-line.
Do you you understand what we're talking about? We're just talking about the old school smash mouth head football coach. Okay, allow this to happen.
Deion getting a little soft. Is he getting a little soft?
Even if this is not something that you came up with on your own. As soon as you heard it, you would have said, "Are you nuts?" Now, Travis Hunter, I understand.
It's a little different.
He is memorialized not only in Colorado, but in college football history for winning the Heisman. Right?
Yes.
He's always going to be up there. Right? He was at your school when he won that award. Props to you. I still think it's too early. Eventually it would have happened, but still, I'm cool with that. But Shedeur Sanders, come on, man, what are we talking about? Right? So now, to me, it's just like, oh, here, son, this is a participation trophy. In case something happened and I'm not around, I want to make sure you here. Come on, man. Shedeur should have enough sense to understand, like, I can't even accept this. I don't want it. If I'm Shedeur Sanders, I don't want that. Let me go prove myself in the league and do something first before you even consider me. All right? You got guys over there like you said, okay, who got their return jersey retired? There's Cordell Stewart. Cordell Stewart played like 12 years in the NFL, was a really good quarterback, won Big Ten championships for Colorado, like really good. Okay, you have they had a guy who won a Heisman. Look that up, Kyle. The guy who won, he's got a.
Colorado? Yeah.
Oh,
I actually just saw that too. I'll pull it up. Go ahead.
It's somebody else, something like that. All right, this dude number ain't retired. Like, come on, man. What we talking about, man? Right? We got to stop that. This to me is an equivalent. Y'all know how I feel about participation trophies. Okay, this is what I feel. Rashawn Salam.
Yeah.
Okay, his number ain't retired. He won the Heisman, and he was at Colorado. Matter of fact, what's his name? Shedeur. He ain't even graduated from Colorado.
Yeah, I think that was the thing. Didn't Davidson make Steph Curry go graduate before they retired his jersey? Like, wasn't that a thing they did, or am I making that up?
Come on, come on.
I think it was crazy. I seen that. It was crazy. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Listen, it's utter ridiculousness. I love Deion. I love Colorado. I want them to do good, be successful, even though there's haters and everything like that. People gonna say, "Oh, you hating?" No, no. No, I'm not hating. I'm being realistic. I'm an old school. I'm old school, right? We don't do participation trophies over here. If you ain't earn it, you don't get it. That's just a part of it. Okay, we understand that team had 0 wins or 1 win before you came there. Y'all came in there, turn it around. But ultimately, at the end of the day, what matters most is wins and losses. You were 13-11. That does not deserve to have your jersey or jersey number retired in that stadium. That's utterly, utterly, utterly ridiculous.
And I saw one of those people, the people that
that's all I got
that are out there. I'm not going to describe them specifically, but the haters out there who like, well, y'all some haters, and like, listen. And I seen someone on Twitter say, well, ain't nobody saying about Caitlin Clark, and I was like, yeah, we're going to compare the college career of Caitlin Clark.
Are you crazy?
That's bro, and they said it with such authority that like I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not even going.
Listen, that person,
I don't
whoever said that need to be drug tested.
Yeah, we're not gonna compare. Oh Lord, lighting.
My light.
Technical issues. This might be the most heated I'm gonna get tonight. Hold on.
What happened to my light? Oh.
Actually, no, it's not. It ain't gonna be the most heated you is because I'm finna say some craziness about these playoffs.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We're gonna find out.
Your light on?
Yeah, I just turned it on. It's back.
Oh, okay. All right. Whew, all right. NBA playoffs. Y'all ready to get into it? The meat of the episode. Why y'all y'all been on here too long. I can say the meat of the episode.
What of the episode?
Hey, okay. All right.
Nah, bro emphasized. He said the meat of the episode.
Hey, someone thumbs up my comment about Year of the Tortas last week, and I just want to let you know I'm not the only one. Anyway, all right. I just want to let y'all know that,
pounder.
Okay. All right. So, do y'all want to start Eastern or Western Conference? As far as playoffs go.
Let's go east, and then
All
we'll
right,
finish off
cool.
in the west.
So let's go East. That's perfect. All right. Shout out to them, Orlando Magic for thrashing the Hawks, who I'm no longer a fan of. Um, I don't even want to talk about the game. Cole Anthony looked like the second coming, first ballot Hall of Famer. Send him to the where is it at again? Where the NBA Hall of It's not Canton.
uh
That's NFL.
no,
What?
the Naismith is
Yeah, send the Naismith. Yep, send him up there. Okay, it's
where the hell is the
ridiculous.
Naismith?
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, that's not in New York, is it? It's not in New York. No,
No, I don't think it's in New York.
I don't know what the NBA Hall of Fame is. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But anyway,
Yeah, where's the Naismith? That's a good question. Hey man, put it in the chat. Where's the Naismith? If you
yeah,
from
I don't know.
Naismith, wherever that is, I think it might be upstate New York. I'm not sure, but if you're in the Naismith area, let us know what the hell
Is
going
that
on.
even you keep saying that, bruh? Is that a city or is that the name of the name of the Hall of Fame? You talking
The
about
name of the
that's a
Hall of Fame
city?
is Naismith, but it might be
It's
like
in
how Canton
Massachusetts.
like how Canton is
It's
in
in
Canton,
Springfield.
Ohio.
Bro, yeah, but
It's in
It's in
what?
Springfield.
it's in
Springfield,
Springfield,
Massachusetts?
Indiana.
No, Massachusetts.
That's crazy.
Wait, what? It's in
It's
Spring.
in,
It's not in Indianapolis where the basketball was founded.
no. Wasn't
No, they
basketball
couldn't.
made in Canada?
No, it's our
He
sport.
no, he was Canadian, but
Oh.
he
It's,
created
it's our
this.
sport.
Naismith was Canadian, but he made the sport in
I'm
the
sowing,
United
sowing them
States of
seeds
America,
of
sir.
discourse. Take your poutine back across the border. All right,
Don't nobody want none of that soggy fries.
all right, all right. Here we go. So we'll briefly talk about it real quick. So the Bulls. Uh, just take it over there. I don't want that. Uh, anyway, the Bulls he lose to the Heat yesterday, which would be what was that, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. I'm just gonna pull up the box score really quick. So they beat them 109-90. Bam. I'm
And
not
it
gonna say
wasn't
Bam
even
had a
that
bad game.
close.
No, it wasn't because I was gonna say it was up by probably 25 in second quarter, third or maybe third quarter. Um, I mean, some people were saying, "Oh, I think the Bulls, Kobe White finished the season really hot," and people were saying, "Hey, maybe he can drag that team." Someone I don't remember what I think it was at Club 520 with Jeff Teague and them. Jeff Teague was like, "Josh Giddey triple double." I'm like, "All right, bro, like here we go."
Josh Giddey could giddy his ass to the crib.
No, we don't want him down there. We know what he do when he go down there. But anyway, so they beat. I mean, he beat the
And it's
Bulls.
probably a minor.
All right. We back. We back.
Josh
Okay.
Giddey is crazy.
Miami Heat beat the Bulls 109-90. And then on the other side, for the 7 and 8 seed, the Magic being the 7 seed, the Hawks being the 8 seed. The Hawks, I mean, wasn't even competitive. There was no point in the game that was competitive. Trey Young got ejected and they lose 120-95. So I'm out on the season. I'm out. Which means that the Hawks will play the Heat. They will actually host the Heat tomorrow night for the 8 seed against Cleveland. And as me and Uncle going back in the or not the comments, but our group chat, I hope the Heat win. Shout out to y'all. I hope y'all got it, man. Send us home to Cancun. We don't want to play the 8 seed or be the 8 seed.
All right, so y'all know how I feel about my Heat. You know what I'm saying? I ride and die for my boys. But please, for the love of God, do not win this game. You know what I'm saying? Okay, listen. I want to suck for flag. You understand what I'm saying? Suck for Cooper Flag. Whoa, that sounds crazy. Hold on. Don't kill me. Listen, I'm impossible. Listen, we already went over this. We already went over this. I'm impossible.
He wants to suck.
He's a flag sucker.
No, I'm saying. Okay, maybe I need to use another word.
Okay, go ahead.
Hold on.
It's too late.
I want to stink for flag. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Okay. All right.
Nah, it's
Listen,
too late.
please,
Y'all are
please, for the love of
officially
God,
the
listen.
flag suckers.
Yo, hey man.
Hey, listen. We're this close, guys. We're this close. Okay. We already. Okay, so we were the ninth seed. We were ninth in the East.
Okay, you
So
got the whole scenario.
we right. So we already won. Unfortunately, we beat
Oh my gosh.
the dog and dreaded Chicago Bulls. We
Playing
unfortunately
Bulls.
we beat them. So now we move up to the ninth seed. If we win, we're gonna move up to the eighth seed, which takes us out of the lottery. Please, for the love of God, if anybody's listening on the Heat franchise, twist Bam ankle for me with practice, please.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, hey, listen.
That
Hey,
ain't what you need to be worried
take
about. You need
Hero.
to
Listen,
twist
take
the
Hero
hero.
down. Listen, take Hero down in the back of the club somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Where you get lost for a couple hours. You're
Whoa.
saying, listen, we cannot win this game. We have to stink for flag. That is my plea. That's my prayer. Listen, Ice Trey, I need you to get 60, please.
No.
Ice Trey, shoot the lights out.
Trey, listen. Even if this is gonna be your
Listen,
last season with us, bro, let's just end it on a low
listen. Don't
note.
nobody
All
want to hear
right?
none of that. Listen,
Let's end it on a
Atlanta
low
already
note.
had their chance. Okay, y'all already
No.
chose Ricochet. Y'all chose him.
We
He's yours. That's it. You don't get another pick. You understand? You
we
don't
need
get to
another
suck
one.
again, and then next year you get another pick. Okay? You don't get to do
No.
that. Right?
You
Let somebody
imagine
else get a chance to
you imagine
get a good player.
Trey, Ricochet, Cooper Flag on the wing. Oh, come on.
Listen,
Listen,
The what they call them, the Great Barrier Reef. Oh Lord, please.
let me tell you something. Listen, if that happened, I've retired from watching basketball. I can't watch
Okay.
it any longer. You
We got
understand?
something for you.
Okay? Please, for the love of God, can we
Adam Silver, I
please
got something for you.
stink for flag? We're this close. We just gotta just let the game, go and just we be in the lottery. We up our chances, get a couple more of those lottery
did Coop
balls.
declare?
You know he coming out. He ain't no damn Duke. Nobody want to be a Duke. You
Sources
understand what I'm
say
saying?
he's taking it really seriously. He might return.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
sources say, sources say, I'm finna go get this 60 million. What are you talking about here?
Why? He's not hurting for money. He's from Maine. You know how much it costs to live up there? You're all right.
So you're trying to say
That boy up
white
there
guy?
at Martha's Vineyard, ain't he?
So you're trying to
What a
say
say.
white guy from Maine? He got plenty of money. That's what you're trying to say, Kay?
That
We
man
already
went to
we already dealt with the Mexican situation last week.
Listen, if it quacks like a duck and it walks like a duck, it's a duck. Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
He has money.
He might have a couple dollars, but he don't got no 60 million. I know that.
Listen.
He ain't got no 60 million that they about to pay that boy.
Even if he comes out next year with AJ DeBancer, the next number one player supposed to be up, he's still gonna come out number one. He's still.
We're just gonna go on this.
Listen, it don't matter. You run too many risks. Listen, listen. Don't even put that in the atmosphere. We're this close. You understand?
Just for y'all not to get the number one pick.
This is what's gonna happen. He's gonna declare for the. Listen, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna declare for the draft. Okay, he's gonna declare for the draft. Okay, the Heat's gonna be in the lottery. And it's gonna say with the first pick in the 2025-26 NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Cooper Flag, and I'm gonna go next. You understand?
Yeah, okay.
This is what. Listen, I dreamed about this already. Okay, this is gonna happen. All right. So I just need everybody to play their part. I need Trey to do his thing, score 65, and we're gonna be smooth sailing from there. You understand? That's what I'm saying.
All right, let's talk about it. Here we go. All right. Picks. Obviously, as y'all can see, me and Uncle are very biased for the wrong reasons. But we're just gonna pick our AC game and then we're gonna go through our predictions. Eastern Conference. Here we go. Caleb, Hawks or Heat? I know it's battle of the trash. Go ahead, man.
I got Atlanta. I don't see.
Oh Lord. Okay. All right. Hey.
I mean, realistically, like you made it this far. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, we made it this far and we're in the play-in. I
That's what I'm
picked the
saying.
Heat.
I
I think
don't
the
know.
Heat have a very underrated team. I think Bam is just a fantastic big. We can't guard the three-point shooting. Obviously, Tyler Hero is going to come and cook us. And Khalil Ware, I mean, he's a fantastic big, a young big. Clint can't run with him, and Yucca is too small. So I just think the Heat are just built for success in this game, and they have playoff experience that we do not have as the Hawks team. I think Trey has one foot out the door. We're going to move him in this offseason and get him somewhere where he can thrive, and I'm okay with that. So Heat by 70.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Y'all
You can
are
have
sick.
AT. Listen, let me tell you something. You can have ATL, FPL,
UFL.
UFL.
CDL.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. You can have ATL, okay, FPL, UFL, Atlanta F5.
Okay. Yeah.
No. But I got ATL. The ATL is just a budding spot of superstars. They are on the
Oh,
rise. Okay, I mean from the last year number 2 pick in the world. You understand? He's gonna come in. Risha Shea gonna score 35, and then Ice Trey gonna be
uh-huh.
under there doing his shimmy. Who is gonna be Ice Cold in ATL? 65 for Trey Young in an absolutely devastating loss for the Heat. That's okay. 130 to 90. Let's go, Atlanta Hawks. We are the Hawks. ATL,
Listen,
FPL,
listen,
UFL, Atlanta F5.
listen.
Nah,
I just want to say,
Atlanta by 40.
I just
Atlanta
want to
by a
say,
landslide.
I just want to say,
Bro.
you two
Hey,
are
that's
what's
a good
wrong
one.
with
That's
the
a
sport
better
I
one.
love.
Okay.
Y'all out here
Okay.
tanking instead of
Nah, that
trying
ain't
to
got
win
nothing. That
games.
ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
See, y'all trying to
But
start the process back over again. The process is dead. Let it be.
listen. Hey, let's go ahead and get these predictions going. A little analysis, and then we're gonna go hit the Western side. All right. So, with that being said, I don't think it really matters. So we can just talk about it. The one versus the 8 seeds. So it's gonna be Cleveland versus Atlanta or Miami. Caleb, your prediction, and I guess we can put how many games, although I don't really care. Just what's your prediction, and then how many games you think it'll take.
For who?
The Cleveland versus either Atlanta or the Heat, the 1-8 seed
Oh, uh, Cleveland in 5.
against both teams. Don't matter.
It don't matter.
Okay.
Cleveland in 5.
For sure. No, I respect that, bro. Keep it simple. Any additional analysis, or you don't really care about that that series in particular?
I mean, I know who coming out the East.
Oh, brother. Well, we're not there yet, Caleb. So can you
Listen,
relax?
I
Slow down?
believe green. Okay.
Okay, bro. Anyway, I believe that the Heat, the Hawks somehow win this game tomorrow, which would be a travesty. I think it's going to be Cleveland in 6. All right. The Hawks got some up their sleeve because DeAndre Hunter want to go hoop on another team. Don't think we forgot about that. And then we got Niang too.
Y'all, are you nuts? Y'all traded him. What do you want that man to do?
Be be a
Exactly.
bum
It's
like
not
he
like
was with us.
That's not like he went out and signed over there. They
Listen,
traded him.
Listen, he played like he's 6 man a year. He was playing like that here too. I ain't gonna lie to you, but he kind of stepped up over there
That
to really be that
listen,
that that final block. You know what I'm saying? He could be that piece.
y'all ain't give him the touches. What y'all want him to do?
First of all,
That's what
Caleb,
it feels to be like in a quality
first of all,
organization. All
we
right?
relegated
Okay,
him.
the
It's the
quality.
quality, okay?
Yeah, he was a starter. We put him on the bench. He started hooping. So something clearly wrong with his head. His brain scrambled. All right. So anyway, whoever makes out of this, let's just be for real. I'm gonna go Cleveland in 4. They're gonna sweep whoever come out of here. The Heat don't got a fighting chance. The Hawks don't got a fighting chance. I love Cleveland as a team, me personally. So I think it's Cleveland in 4. Whoever's in that 8 seat.
Well, the Atlanta coming off the extraordinary win of the Miami Heat.
Bro.
They will definitely struggle against number 1 seed Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm going to go Cleveland and 4. Okay,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
that's going to be a wrap. They can't score with them boys. Cleveland is too good. I know a lot of people think that Cleveland is a hoax or like, they're not really that good, man. If you watch the games, and I've been watching, You watch the games and how they pass the ball, and guess what? They have one thing that Atlanta don't have, and most teams don't got. Like them boys in TNT say, they got a goddamn nuclear weapon over there, Spider Mitchell. So listen, I got Cleveland in 4, and that's all I got to say.
I'm telling you, but that boy Ty Jerome is a problem. But y'all was laughing last week when I brought him up. Anyway,
I said Jerome's in the house. I think you compared Jerome to somebody crazy,
Yeah, you
but
compared it to somebody wild. That's why.
bruh, I said Ty Jerome is they Peyton Pritchard, bruh. That's what I said.
Oh yeah, no. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Nah.
In the media snooze fest, based on the schedule that they have, because one of their playoff games is literally on ESPNU. The 4-5 seed, the Indiana Pacers versus
this is
the Milwaukee
ridiculous.
Bucks. That had me crying. I seen that. I was literally crying, laughing, seeing that because I'm like, that's disrespectful, bro. Okay, this is an NBA playoff game. ESPNU. What trying to say? ESPN Deportes? Come on, bro. Don't be disrespectful.
They need to
Okay.
call that station ESPN Who, because I ain't never heard of it.
But I
ESPN
don't know
You.
if y'all saw that big news. Shams reported so Dame is not playing game one, but he's
Dame
cleared.
is.
His blood clots has been cleared. He was actually around
Oh, because I
today.
heard. Oh, okay. I
I
heard
Yeah,
thought
he
he
was
was still
he was
dealing
out
with
for
it.
the playoffs.
Yeah.
no, he's
Nah,
they
I
said
heard he was
it's
out for
been
game one at least.
yeah, they say it was an unremarkable and unprecedented recovery. Obviously, like getting it early, all types of stuff. Yeah, he reported it today. So Dame is cleared to play in
I don't
activities.
know
The
if I
blood clot's
trust
not
that.
there.
That
Okay,
boy flew
well,
to
you're not.
Germany. He didn't got them
Oh,
stem cells.
all right.
Hey,
See,
hey,
hey, well, listen. I don't know if that really changes. You know what? Never mind. Let me let one of y'all go first, five, because I gotta get on my feelings. But so he's not playing game one. We'll see what his status will be for games 2, 3, 4. But again, Indiana has the home court advantage. How do you feel about this series? Obviously, I still feel like Milwaukee kind of just treaded water. They started the season horrendously, if you remember. People were like, "What is
Hmm.
going on?" But how do you feel about this series? I feel like it's
man.
relatively evenly matched, but
Yeah, this is gonna be a good series. I didn't know. I initially was gonna go with Indiana. Without the news of Dame playing, it kind of changes things. He hadn't played in a while, so I don't know how he's going to be. Is he going to be on some type of minutes restriction? There's a lot of things that we don't know. Um, man, with Dame, I'm going to have to say Milwaukee in 7.
okay.
I think Dame
Well,
is gonna. I initially was gonna go Indiana in 6, but with the addition of Dame now, I think it's gonna be Milwaukee in
so
7.
you have a lot of stock in Dame and his
Yeah,
effect on this
because
series. Yeah.
Dame's playmaking ability, Dame's shot making ability, if the game's close in the end of the game. See, before in years past, they had they had what's the dude's name who was there
Eric
who's always
Bledsoe
getting hurt?
and Drew Hill.
No,
Not Drew Hill.
the shooting guard that was there
Who,
when they won the
Middleton? Chris
championship,
Chris
Middleton?
Middleton.
Middleton.
For years, Middleton would be the closer, right? They need because Giannis can't shoot free throws, so they would give the ball to Middleton. Now Middleton gone. Dame is a much better shot maker. We already know it's Dame Dollar, right? We know what he represents, and so if you can keep the game close, Dame is gonna hit big timely shots. That's a huge addition for them because it looked like it wasn't gonna be. He wouldn't have played for the rest of the season. So I'm gonna go with Milwaukee in 7.
All right. Kay, obviously I feel like you going the other way there with the reaction. So how you feeling about this series?
Yeah. Listen, let's not forget who that African brother is from Greece now. Come on. Listen, ain't nobody
I
on
forgot, but I
Indiana.
watched last year. Did you watch it last year? He was playing last year.
Listen.
He was
He was
hurt, but
hurt.
he was
He
out
was
there.
hurt. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, he hurt.
I understand we enamored with the Europeans and the Canadians, but let's not forget the Greek freak. Okay, he arguably he
A
top 5 right now.
freak.
Top 3, if we want to be honest. He could be argued into the top 3 players in the league. So it's no doubt in my mind. Milwaukee in maybe like 6. I'll stretch it out 6.
But you
Milwaukee in
really want to say
6.
5.
I really want to say 5, but 6.
Boy, okay. Now, for what reason? Because Indiana has a well balanced team. They do have
Yeah,
a good
okay.
team. So
They play well
why do you
together.
guys
They play fast.
right? So I was just gonna say, and obviously you hunker down in the playoffs. That's just
Listen,
what it is in the playoffs. But it's a half court game. But Kay, why do
Giannis,
you? And I guess
Giannis is
to
going
an
to
extent. Oh, go ahead, Kay. Go ahead.
Giannis is gonna burst Tyrese, Snow Bunny, Halliburton in his head. Okay, listen, listen. Okay, I warned you. That man's
Kay,
out
give me a
here
reason. Come
eating,
on,
eating foo
Hey,
foo
that's a
and a
okay.
clip.
goosey,
Hey, that's
eating
a clip
foo
right
foo,
there.
eating foo foo and a goosey before the games. You think he's
No, this
not gonna
dude's
have
shirtless.
that
This dude's
strength? I'm
shirtless in
telling you,
Paris. He's shirtless in
exactly,
Paris with the snow bunnies.
exactly. This man's out here, singing Drake and doing nails and like. Listen, you lucky I'm being
Yo,
recorded
what
right
does
now
that
because
have
I
to
can't say
do
what I want to say.
about
That's
the
what I'm saying.
basketball
This,
game?
I'm trying to get
Because
analysis from this guy. This guy's talking about shirtless snow bunnies in
because listen,
Paris.
listen. When we talk about toughness, okay, when we talk about grit and what it takes to win,
Caleb,
give me
Kyle
the
Kuzma
freak,
plays for the Bucks. You
okay.
know that, right?
Give me the
You know
freak,
Kyle Kuzma plays for the
okay.
Bucks, right?
And Kyle Kuzma is a champion when it comes time, okay. But
Okay. See,
let's not
okay, okay,
see. It's people like you
okay.
who discredit the
Kyle Kuzma
bubble,
comes to the
okay.
game wearing 10XL sweater vests. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Okay,
So let's not.
and Tyrese comes with
There's over.
and Tyrese
Yeah,
comes with the harem of white girls, 20 deep, shirt off,
yeah.
nails out,
Yeah,
wearing
we're not talking
assless
basketball anymore.
chaps,
All right,
wearing
Caleb.
assless chaps to the game. Okay, and
I was just,
you talking about
I was
a
trying to figure out
10XL.
why you
and
pick
you
Indiana,
talking
but
and you
okay.
talking about
All right,
and
my
you talking
pick.
about
Let me give you.
That sounds personal. So we're going to have to leave that
Yeah,
alone.
yeah. Let me get my pick in.
listen.
I will say this, right? It's one of those things where you go with what you know. I know Giannis, right? Giannis is one of them ones. Okay, crunch time come, like you said on the free throw thing is the thing. But I mean, someone who put the ball in the basket, make it play on offense or defense. He's one of them ones. He's the rock of that team, right? Obviously, Dame coming back. They say he's in ramp up periods, like he ready to go. That's what they say. Obviously, they're gonna give him game one. Um, Dame come in there, blow torch hot, and I think Kyle Kuzma being on that team, right? He's not on a losing team because you've been in Washington for however long. That'll mess with you. Him already being who he was a terrible combination for him. Being on a championship contender with probably one of the most uh one of
Sneaky.
those players who needs to win. Well, I was saying Giannis, as in he just wants
Oh,
to win so bad. You know, he not here for the money. He's not here for the fame. I'm here to win, right? I think they're gonna win this. I do pick Milwaukee in six. I don't know. I think you said that too, K. I think it's gonna be a closer series than K. What you made it sound like. Like it's gonna be Milwaukee just trampling these niggas. But I think it'll be a competitive series. But I'm gonna take Milwaukee just
Listen,
with their
Kyle. Fear
experience.
the deer.
And
Okay,
fear the
fear
deer,
the
bro.
deer.
Their experience. Obviously they have wing play, and again, so does Indiana. Indiana has wing play too. Obi Toppin, Benedict Mathurin, those guys. Like I
The
mean, hey,
only
listen,
good
they got
wings they have is Benedict Mathurin and what's his
what
name? Number two,
Obi's
Aaron Naismith,
Obi's
whatever
good
his
at
name is.
Namesmith, yeah. Obi's good at what he does. You know what I'm saying? Little
Little lob action. That's it.
you know, a little
He's
they
what?
got
He's what?
Pascal. And at first when I thought you were saying that
Oh,
Pascal, you know, he gonna do his thing.
what's
But
he
anyway,
gonna do? Spin move out of bounds? We know what he
okay.
does. He only
Pascal
has
has
one
a
move, and
hey,
he does it to the right.
Pascal's had a great season,
I
man.
was gonna say Pascal
Okay,
has the underrated bag. I just want to see Caleb's
listen,
'cause I know Caleb likes
listen,
bag talk. All right, here we
listen.
go. Next
Okay,
series. The number three New York Knicks hosting the number six Detroit Bad
Toronto.
Boy Pistons. All right. Obviously, I
Yep.
think this is going to be the most entertaining first round series because I think Tom Thibodeau and his coaching style and just how the Knicks play versus what's the name, Isaiah 7 round Stewart. You know what I'm saying? I just can't wait. It's gonna be fireworks. I don't know who. I think he's gonna get ejected one of these games. He gonna miss a game because he's just a big dummy. But I'm gonna go on this one. I'm taking Detroit in six, and I feel very confident in that too. Okay. Now I don't think that's spicy, but we're gonna say spicy for seating purposes. But I'm taking Detroit in six. All right. Fear the Piston. That don't sound the same as Field there, but Cade Cunningham. If it wasn't for the Great Barrier Reef, Cade Cunningham would be MIP. Okay, if it wasn't for Dyson Daniels, and I only say Dyson Daniels just off topic because he didn't play none in New Orleans last year. So to go from damn near no PT to leading the league in steals and making the contributions that he did, I would give to him. But that's for another conversation. But I like Detroit's grit. I think until it doesn't happen, the the uh the way Coach Thibodeau coaches his team, he burns them out the whole season, and we get to the playoffs, everyone's all hurt, broke up. It happens all the time from his days in Chicago. Like this happens every year, and until it doesn't happen, then I'll pick them. So I'm going Detroit in 6, bro, and I think they'll go up there and steal one in the Garden, and they're gonna be on the hills from there, Brandon, because. I don't like. I don't know how he keeps getting coaching jobs because this way of coaching doesn't work clearly. But that's neither here nor there. I don't believe in Brunson.
He wins
Brunson's a
regular
good
season
player.
games.
Yeah, and Brunson's a
I'm
good
gonna have
player.
to push back on you a little bit right
Go
there,
ahead.
just because he's got. I mean, what do they got like back-to-back 51 seasons? So
Yeah.
you can't say it doesn't work.
Well, right. No, I
But
know we're talking regular season, but again, when we come to the playoffs and they're like dragging players into the playoffs, it's something that, again, like I said, it's happened since he was with the Bulls, 2010, 11. Guys are dragging themselves into the playoffs. So, um, but again, it's a little biased because Detroit was that underdog team where we've seen they was giving away. What was they giving? They was giving away free something when they won that losing streak last year. I don't remember what company it was, but they were like, until we're going to give away free whatever until they win a game. And they lost 27 straight, or however many games they lost, bro.
it was
You know what I'm
that.
saying? So, yeah, I think I have a rooting interest in Detroit, but I do think legit they could beat the Knicks on the court, and it wouldn't be crazy, like, oh my God. But go ahead. Go ahead. I know you got something you want to get that off.
Detroit basketball. Hey man, I agree with you, baby. Hey, I got Detroit in 7. Give me 7. Give it to me in 7.
Oh, they going to beat him in the Garden?
Listen,
beating them
let
in
me
the
tell you
Garden is
something,
crazy.
man. A couple of similar points, like you said, and I do it all the time. The people get on me in the chat for last week when I was comparing, Cleveland and Boston, and matching players up to up. But I do the same thing. You go talent for talent. I think the Knicks are top heavy. The best player in the series to me is Cade Cunningham. He should be. Last year coming off the injury, he was, getting it together. And now I think we see the full Cade Cunningham, the guy who was picked number 1 overall. We know what he represents. Now we gotta see him do it in the playoffs. Like you said, Kyle, I think that the Knicks always limp into the playoffs because of how much they play. They only go about 7 deep, probably 7, maybe 8, maybe 8. Where I
Maybe.
mean Detroit is like 10 deep. You know what I'm saying? Like they play there. They got a lot of young rising stars. They got that goon over there who gonna be slamming people, hitting people in the face, knocking people nose out. They play physical. They play tough. They got a star player that can make big shots. You got I like the way the season that Beasley has had. He's been incredible shooting the 3. I just like
I was
Detroit,
gonna say
man.
he led the league in made threes this season. He was either 1 or 2.
Yeah, I know
But
that
he
because
was leading
I had
lights
him
out.
on my fantasy. You understand what I'm saying? He was balling for me.
Oh, did you
You know
for
what I'm saying? Until the rest of my team just crumbled. But like I said, man, I think that Detroit is going to take 7 because I'm not going to disrespect Brunson like that, even though he coming off of an ankle injury, so he's not 100%. Then you got Cat. I think Cat's got either a finger or a wrist, something he's been dealing with all season. Bridges hasn't really fit in the way that they expected him to fit in. They gave up 5 picks to get him, and I don't think he has had that season that they expected. It's tough coming from Brooklyn being the man, and then you go over to the Knicks and they talking about you 3rd, 4th option. I don't got no time to be how you want me to be great if I'm 3rd, 4th option. And then you hear all these Knicks fans talking about, oh, he ain't no good. He ain't no good because you didn't get the chances. Right? You come over here talking about this dude was over here in Brooklyn getting everything he want. You know what I'm saying? Shooting 20, 25, 40, however many shots he want he could take in Brooklyn. You understand? Then I'm gonna lock up on defensive end. You want me to come over here talking about, oh, we're gonna turn you into a defensive stopper. Man, I just been averaging 25. You talking about fourth option? You understand me? So
Oh,
that
oh my
hasn't
goodness.
really blend. OG Anunoby has been playing very well for them, especially when Jalen Wilson was out. So like I said, I like that the Knicks starting five, but everything beyond in the totality of the whole team, I like the way Detroit looks, and especially the way they've been playing. They're young, they're tough, old school. They're gonna bruise you. You're gonna come out there with a black eye. You understand? And I just don't think they can handle it. Cat, once he get hit a couple times, now he starts shooting threes. He get out the paint, and you start knocking him around. He don't want it. He don't want none of the smoke. So that's how
Oh my gosh.
I got Detroit in 7.
Yeah, and I mean, again, like no disrespect to the Knicks. Like the Knicks, like you said, 1 through 8, the 8 that will play are solid players. Like they obviously had to do what they were doing when they constructed that team as far as wing play, two-way guys who could do it on both sides of the ball. But again, if you need to go beyond that, right? If Cat gets in foul trouble, right? Like in certain scenarios where
And
then it's like, okay,
Cat
he,
makes the most stupidest foul. Like
I was gonna say,
he's
he,
7 feet. Guy be driving in, and instead of putting his hand up, he'll swipe at the ball and get a foul. Like, what are you 7 feet? Just put your hands up or jump or something. Go straight up. This guy's
so
swiping down and get a stupid like you watch him play. It's so frustrating. And like this is bro, you're 7 feet tall. This guy is a guard driving in. Just put your hands up. You don't have to swipe at the ball. Like it's just stupid stuff he does.
so yeah. I mean, listen, if it goes 7, I can see it. I mean, but I want Detroit at 6. Spicy pick of the East. Go ahead, Caleb.
Um, I'm in the same boat with y'all. I like Detroit in 7. I've been following Cade since he's been in
This
high
seems like
school.
the
My
Damn, a
class of
clean sweep.
2020.
I
That's
thought I was
crazy.
talking something spicy.
I don't
Nah,
know. I haven't heard what
I
pundits. I haven't
don't.
heard any
I don't
pundits because I
like.
don't watch, so I don't know what
I
they
don't like
saying.
nothing
But
about the Knicks. I don't like nothing
actually,
about them.
I
So
saw Smith actually talking about he was scared. I actually did see a clip of him saying that. Actually, I'm
listen,
scared, y'all.
they're
Anyway,
young,
the
Yeah, I don't
media
they're
watch.
free,
whore.
they're
We're not
foaming
talking.
at the
Yeah,
mouth.
Actually,
I don't watch that
mute me
foolishness.
saying his name. We don't want to give him clicks. The media. Whore. All right, sorry, but go ahead, Caleb.
That's
So you
Stephen
said
A.
Detroit at
Smith.
They're
7.
young, they're young, they're hungry, they're foaming at the mouth. Lakers, I mean not Lakers, Detroit in
Yeah,
7.
well, yeah. Who do you
Whoa,
have in your? Who are you thinking about? Talking about foaming? Well, wait a minute.
whoa,
All right,
that
and the
sounds
last
crazy.
series in the East, the number two seeded Boston Celtics will play host to the number 7 seed Orlando Magic. Obviously the Magic beat the Hawks to get into the 7 seed.
Celtics in 6.
Um,
I'll keep it
go ahead, Caleb,
respectful.
take off.
Celtics
Go
in
ahead, take
6.
off.
Celtics in 6. I'm not gonna say too
Be,
much.
beyond your no,
You
yeah,
know,
no, you need to beyond your fandom.
all
Beyond,
respect
beyond,
of Paulo and France, but France, it's time to
Paulo,
say
okay?
it's
His mama
it's
call him
time
Pablo. I call him Pablo. You understand what I'm saying?
it's Paulo. Okay, Paulo Bencaro. Listen, we're not gonna get it
yeah.
repeated what happened last week.
No, I was gonna say
we
we're gonna
we
leave
know
all
how to
the
pronounce his
races and
name.
nationalities
Okay,
out.
well, I'm gonna put one nationality in there.
Don't do it.
France. It's time to say Guten Tag, because you're out of there. Okay. I guess I know it means hello, but I don't know how to say goodbye in German. So we
That's
gonna roll with
crazy.
that. Okay.
Wow.
Adios. Get him out of here. I'm gonna keep it respectful and say in 6. I really want to say in 4, but we'll say in 6.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go. I'll go Boston in 5. I'm gonna say 5. I think Orlando will get a game, but I think I don't want to say easy work or quick work because it makes it sound like they're not gonna make it competitive, like make Boston win the series. But I do think Boston overwhelmingly has more talent top to bottom, better players, obviously the experience. So I'll say Boston in 5. I think they speak for themselves as the former champions. Obviously, they are still Franz and Paulo are still learning how to play together. Obviously, I think they're gonna move forward with him unless they get a guard. Like he's gonna be the primary playmaker going forward, which again will be great as far as player development. Because if he's gonna be the next Braun-like, Luka-like. You got to play make. So cool. I'm cool with that. But I don't know if he's
I
fully
see more
comfortable with
Melo
that
in this
yet. Like,
game
huh?
than I see more
But I'm
Melo in this
saying that
game than
right now the
Braun.
position that it seems that they're putting him in is to play make. That's what I'm saying. Like that's my problem. Like if
Yeah.
he's gonna be a hooper, like where he getting buckets, cool, but give him a guard, not no Cole Anthony and Jalen Suggs, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like so, that's how I feel about that. But that's neither here nor there. I do think Boston will win
Damn, what
handily.
did Cole Anthony do to you, man? Damn.
Well, one, he
He
put
never-
however much he put on us yesterday. But number two, thank you, Cole Anthony, by the way, because you made my decision easy. But bro, he not they not win no championship or whatever their success looks like. I don't think he's the starting guard. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, go
Yeah,
ahead on.
I got the same. I was in between 5 and 6, but my thing is like so the issue that I got is, Jalen Brown, they said he got some type of knee issue. He been getting injections and stuff like that.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
let me
saying?
see. I'll
So
pull
he's
it up
not
for you.
100%. So we're gonna see what's going on with Jalen Brown. But I like Orlando. It's a good young team. I think they need a couple more pieces. They play really great defense. So that's why I say they could definitely win a game, maybe two, because of the type of defense that they play.
Yeah.
Cole Anthony and that bench has to come along. What's his name? Anthony Black.
Hmm.
Those
Yeah.
the great shooter, stuff like that. Those guys have to play well in the series for them to get 2 games. But ultimately, I mean, Boston's still a juggernaut, barring any type of crazy injury or something like that.
And
Um,
just an
Go
update
ahead.
to that. I will say this. So SI, their B reporter, the Celtics beat writer reporter for SI.
Hmm.
Literally the title of this came out 10 hours ago. Celtics insiders worried about Jalen Brown's injury. So he has a knee impigmentation. Currently they say he's been, like you said, on a medication for pain management. So I guess it's very painful. And I
Yeah.
guess it seems like one of those things where it's just going to be what his pain management will look like.
Pain tolerance.
Um, and again, like I said, right, in the sense that Orlando is not going to roll over because they're a talented team too. I think they'll see how game one goes, potentially game two, and then from there, hey, if we up 2-0 when we rolling, maybe we set if he does play game one and two, but I guess we'll see from there. But they say he did return to practice this week, but they are just managing it day to day, with
Okay.
that his pain management. So. We'll see. I'm just trying to look and see. You did say he get injections. Um, yeah, we'll see. I mean, hey, they say that they're ready to hunker down for the playoffs, but again, they're just gonna play it by his pain management. So we'll see how that
Okay.
goes. But
Yeah, I got
um,
Boston, and I'm gonna go
I,
5.
I want to say six now. Seeing that, I'll just give them that extra game. But at heart, I feel like five. You know what I'm saying? But Western Conference playoffs. Nico Harrison survived the night. Dallas,
Oh,
hallelujah. Praise Jesus, hallelujah.
for real. I
Nico,
was
you
praying.
made
I
it.
was praying for him. I said, "Listen," I told my wife. I said, "If this guy lose this game, they gonna burn his house down. I don't know what they gonna do. He gonna have to leave the
What?
state. I don't
Might
know
have
what's
said.
gonna happen.
So,
They gonna have to get him an Airbnb or something. I don't know what to tell him."
not have him. I was about to say, but have him stay at that casino that they got going up over there. The owner's trying to build. Just have him stay hat out in one of them casinos or something, bro. That'd be crime. Anyway, so yeah, Nico survived the night. Some way, somehow. The I'm just tripping. Oh, I'm blanking out. The Mavericks beat the Kings. Now,
Hmm.
to Unc, I don't know when we were talking about this, and I think it might have been just offline yesterday. Oh man, I don't understand why the Kings don't ever do nothing. Well, hopefully you saw it yesterday. Hey, bro, they the king of the play-ins, DeMar and Levine in the Eastern Conference, and they just went over there and did the same thing, bro. Bro, it's
I
absurd.
mean, come on, don't put that on them. They just got there, man. Come on, man. Don't do them like that. Don't do my dog DeRozan like that.
Hey, it's
He need to
time.
go
He won
ahead and
the.
hang it up.
the-
It's about time.
I was just about to
It's
say that.
about that
Just go
time.
ahead and pack it up.
It's about
I'm
that
playing.
time.
I'm playing. I'm playing. By
I've
the
been
way,
watching you lose to Braun for years. Okay, it's time to
yeah.
go
He.
home.
he I'm not gonna say nothing
You
disrespectful,
did, yeah,
but
hey,
anyway.
hey. You'll probably make it. They let some people in. I mean,
Yeah.
You're
But
probably
see,
making the Hall of Fame.
he's another one
So,
like low
I
key.
mean, they let T Mac in.
I'm just
No disrespect to T Mac, but they let T
No,
Mac
no,
in.
listen, I can't let you do
no.
that.
See,
No,
I
come on
love
now.
T Mac, but it's an
Come on,
argument,
man.
bro. There's
Right,
a
exactly.
Listen, there is
You
no
listen.
argument that T Mac
Caleb,
deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Caleb,
I'm not even gonna get. Listen, I'm not even gonna get into it with you with that.
Caleb,
That's gonna take us off track.
When you
Okay,
said
you
T
talking
Mac,
about
no, hold
you
on, hold
talking
on, hold
about
on.
one of the most prolific scorers in the history of the NBA. Are you out of
Caleb,
your
Oh,
hey,
mind?
Caleb,
okay,
mine is Vince
okay,
Carter,
yeah,
but hey,
I
it's
yeah,
okay.
understand
okay.
what people say. Oh, he didn't go deep in the playoffs and blah blah blah. If you look at the history of the
Caleb,
game, you can't
do not
find.
respond, because we got to move
You
on.
cannot find
Hey, we was doing good on time.
probably top 5, top 6 bucket getters in the history of the game.
Hey,
Listen,
Listen,
we was doing good on
listen.
time. All right,
What's your
listen.
please.
resume look like? That's all I got
So,
to say.
so as I was saying, the Mavs beat the Sacramento Kings. The Kings will be going to Cancun, and good riddance, because we don't care about y'all. It was like to beat them 2 years ago, but hey, buddy, it's over. All right. In the other game, the 7-8 game, the Warriors grabbed the 7 seed, beat the Memphis Grizzlies 121 to 116. And a note about that, the league officiating office came out and said the officials missed 5 calls in the last 2 minutes. Bro, these refs need to be punished, okay? But that's another discussion, because that pisses me off. I hate that so much. And again, I'm of the mind, like, don't be in that situation to lose the game, but you're not helping me. Clearly, you're helping the other team. Vegas, where you at? We need to call somebody. Tim Donaghy, where you at? All right. Anyway, so the Memphis Grizzlies will be playing the.
Hey, before you move on, I just want to say shout out to my dog Doug Christie. You understand what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we watch Basketball Wives. He got rid of that nasty ass woman. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. But listen,
No.
shout out to my dog Doug Christie. Finally, you came to your senses, got rid of that crazy. You know who I'm talking about. Go ahead on. Hey, I know people say you don't care about Sacramento. I care about Doug Christie. Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
That's it.
Way to go, Doug Christie. Shout out him. But Memphis will
Hey, and your son
host.
out here hooping too. Don't. Hey, his son is a hooper now.
Hey, listen.
Don't be disrespectful.
Now
Both of them.
the Grizzlies are hosting the Mavericks tomorrow 9:30. But let's go ahead and just talk about the brackets. So obviously it's going to be either Memphis or the Mavericks playing the one-seeded OKC Thunder. I mean, let's go ahead and get our picks. I mean, can we just clean sweep this in 5-4-5? How y'all feel?
Okay, so I think that Dallas is going to beat Memphis just because, you seen in the last game, which was a great game. The Memphis Golden State game, Ja twists his ankle. So I don't know how that's going to react. It's only been a couple of days. Usually those things blow up and they're going to be tough for him to move around. Him being so athletic and explosive, and his game is relying upon that. So I don't think they're gonna be able to
And
beat Dallas.
and that injury is like literally a whole microcosm of why the season went the way it did this year.
Yeah.
From the coach being fired to how they used him in the system, it's just
Mm-hmm.
there you
Hey,
go. It's
hey,
right there.
hey!
So
Maybe he took one of them grenades that he was gonna throw in the crowd and drop it on his leg. We don't know what happened, but uh,
oh
let's go
gosh,
with.
bro.
I think Dallas is gonna win. So now Dallas is gonna go ahead and match up with. Well, that's gonna be the 8, right? So
Yeah,
Dallas will
so they're gonna
match
match up
up
with OKC.
with OKC, and you know what I'm saying. I got OKC in 4. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, man, them boys have been waiting. I feel like they've been waiting all year. They've been the best team in the West all year. Dallas may be able to get a game. AD, he gonna get injured at some point in this series, and he gonna be out. Without no Kyrie, the rest of them guys is just no disrespect to them, man, but the rest of them guys is just they just guys.
Bro, come on.
So.
Dinwiddie about to turn to Brooklyn Dinwiddie, bro. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, okay. You can put your money up if you want to.
Hey, come on, come on, come on.
But I'm gonna go ahead and go with OKC and 4.
Lord of mercy. Caleb, did you say the same thing?
If I could take him in 3, I would.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
OKC and 4, and Nico out the door. You understand what I'm saying?
OKC KFC, UFC.
Okay, so let me just give y'all some history. Let me just take y'all back some history. So do y'all remember 20, this might have been 20, like 14, no,
This is
15,
not the Grit and
16.
Grind era.
No,
Okay,
no, but I'm not
it's
talking
not
about
working like that.
I'm not talking about
Zebo
Definitely
and
not that.
Marcus all ain't here.
no,
Tony
I'm
Allen
talking
can't come
Hey,
out
Tony
of
Allen.
Raptors and save you.
Hey, Tony
Okay?
Allen and them boys.
I'm talking about
Don't be disrespectful.
I'm talking about Anthony Davis now. I'm talking about Anthony Davis back
Okay.
then. Yeah, see, look at y'all, grit and grind and all this
I
foolishness.
was just gonna
Come
say,
on,
hey, that ain't the grindhouse no more.
come on, man. Uh, do y'all remember when Anthony Davis? And I don't know. No, that wasn't. What is Uncle laughing at, bro? What happened?
Hey, let me tell you something.
What
The
happened?
stuff that come in my mind. Listen, I'm glad I got a sense of.
I don't even know what you was thinking about just now. What was you thinking about, Cuz?
Just imagine the things that could come out of the grindhouse.
Hey, let me finish what I'm saying. All I set this up to say
Yo.
was Anthony Davis as an 8 seed. No, 7 seed beat the 2 seeded Portland Trailblazers that year. Was it 2 seed? Right? They beat him. I feel like it was
Yep,
Portland with 2 seed and they was the
yep,
7 seed.
and got mashed up
Anthony
by
Davis,
Golden
Drew
State.
Holiday, and them. I think Rondo was on that team with the
Yep,
Pelicans. I'm
that was
calling it right
2018.
now.
That
Oh
was
yeah, 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 yeah.
2018.
Mavericks in 7. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm
Listen,
just, I'm just playing.
I'm just gonna say
OKC.
one of them grenades fell on you or something.
Yeah. OKC in 4. I don't even think AD could will that team to a win. So yeah, on to the next matchup. Moving on to the next series. We have the 2 seeded Rockets with the 7 seeded, Golden State Warriors. Now that they won their playing game. With Houston hosting. Houston is my favorite team to watch. I'm supporting Houston from a distance. It's taken I wouldn't even say taking a long time, but they rebuilt the right way. Let's just like I don't understand this whole putting teams together, free agent, and mashing them together. Phoenix Suns, they rebuilt the right way,
New York Knicks.
and you know what I'm saying? Rebuilt from the ground up, coach, set the culture, and look where we're at now. Free agency additions here and there. Um, I'm gonna go Rockets in 6. 7. I'm gonna go 7. Don't know what they're looking like. Experience for me goes a long way to me personally. You know what I'm saying? Just
Hmm.
me personally. They just missed out on the playoffs last year. This is their first taste. Oh, you got to think about that team in Oracle when Oracle rocking like this playoffs. Like that's the stuff I'm thinking about,
I
right?
don't
Like
care
that.
nothing about. Listen,
Oh Lord. Okay.
listen. You can get a pardon. You can get a garden. You can get. Listen, all of that. You understand what I'm saying? Rockets in 6. You understand?
Okay. All right. I'm
All
with
right.
you. Okay. One
You
guy.
can have whatever you.
I thought you was going the other way with it.
I thought he was
I
gonna
thought
say
you was going the
sweep.
other
Hell
I thought he
no.
way.
was gonna sweep them. Rockets in
Absolutely
4.
not.
I thought
Hey
he
man,
was gonna
listen,
say.
listen, man, listen. Everybody, all the pundits on ESPN television, all the shows. Oh, you know, oh, Golden State is the championship contender now that Jimmy Butler. I don't want to hear nothing about none of that. You
No,
understand what I'm saying?
We're going to keep yours
Listen,
short.
listen,
We're
listen.
going to
Hold
keep this
on. You got
short.
to
We
talk
know this
about.
is personal. We're going to keep this
Okay,
short
but
for
you
you.
got to talk about what just happened. We gonna talk about what just happened. These dudes had to score
Like
almost
70
70
combined
points
points, yeah.
combined points to beat those the Memphis Grizzlies with their star player out injured. You understand? For a large portion of that game, I know he came back, but a large
Yeah.
portion of the game. Okay, come on, man. You didn't tell me they championship worthy, and them young
T
boys out
Rex is a
there,
player.
and them young boys out there who got the number one, who got one of the number one defensive rated
Ca-
teams
ca-
in all of the NBA. Okay,
Caleb,
you
tell
know,
him that T
Hey,
Rex
by
is
the
a
way,
player.
by the way, Ime Udoka
Huh?
has got to be in there, should be in the running for
Baby
Coach of the
arms.
Year. Okay, because the way he got
Lesbian
them
things.
young boys playing, it's incredible. Okay,
No, yeah, 100%.
give me
100%.
Ime Udoka. Give me
And all the
Jalen
women
Green.
that he won too. Oh, sorry.
Listen, Jalen Green with the MILF. I thought that was gonna fall off, but it actually worked out. I still don't
Listen,
like the nails and all that, but
what
I'm
Bubba
cool.
Dub, what Bubba
Give me.
Dub say? He getting that home cooking. He getting that
Hey,
soul
let me tell
food.
you something. Hey,
Okay.
I don't think. Hey, listen, I don't think she's doing no cooking. But anyway, I'm gonna move on.
She
Give me that
cooking
African.
something.
Hey, let me tell you something. Give me that strong African what's the twin boy name? Give me him.
A man.
I mean, I don't know if it's
American.
a man or the other one.
It's
You
a man.
understand what I'm
They're
saying?
American.
Hey,
It's a
hey,
man, and they're
That boy
American.
said he got African strength. That's
he
crazy.
got that African strength. Hey, give me that boy, our friend Sengun. Let me tell you something. Hey, by the way,
That's
who
Baby
told
Joker.
you? By the way, who told you about Sengun in the draft?
You didn't tell me. No, but
Anyway,
I was regardless. You ain't
that's neither
See,
that's
bro,
neither
like,
here nor there. We're gonna move on.
I don't
Hey,
get nothing but no Sengun. He asked me, "Hey, let me trade for. Let me trade for you. What you want for?"
Hey, listen. I was trying to get Sengun.
This man trying to send me Ty Jerome for Sengun, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Hey,
Stop
listen, I was trying to get him off Sengun the whole year, but he did stay
Bro,
strong.
never.
But let me tell y'all something, man. It
My
ain't
triple
listen.
dub.
OKC don't got nothing on these young boys. They gonna wipe the floor with them boys. They gonna run them out.
Golden State.
I mean Golden State. You know what I'm talking about.
You getting
They don't got
excited
none
over
for
there.
these. Listen, they don't got none for these young boys. Hey, give me Rockets.
What Charles say?
You talking too heavy. You gotta say 5. Put it on it. You gotta say 5 after talking like that. You ain't getting out one positive for the Warriors.
Hold on, wait a second. Hey, hold on.
No, say it in 5. You gotta be confident. You can't trash them like that and say in 6.
Hey, wait a second, okay?
No, sir.
Hold on. Right. Don't threaten me with a good time, okay?
Say it in
5. God, that's it. All right. That's what I want to see. As a matter of fact, I want to see it in 4. So I can bring out. Okay, so I can bring out my Jimmy Butler dirty and burn it.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? I'll put that on the top of the heat. It's already on. It's already half lit. You understand what I'm saying?
See.
So, hey, I really want to see
Cooper
Rockets in 4. But I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to give them one more game. Rockets in 5. That's it. That's what I got to say.
Okay, did you go already? Did I get yours? Okay, go ahead.
For me,
obviously, real quick, Unc does have a personal vendetta in this, but we're going to leave that alone. All right, go ahead, Caleb.
I don't know what
you're talking about.
I don't know how much a good basketball Draymond Green has left in him.
Okay.
Draymond.
I don't know how much. Listen.
He gonna be doing this.
He been listen. You know, I'm in the same boat with you guys with Draymond, right?
Let me tell you something. That young African don't give 2 shits about no goddamn Draymond.
Listen,
gonna burst anyway.
I agree, which is why I got to say Houston and.
Hey, shout out to Buddy Bahamas, but that boy gonna be in locked up. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm gonna be respectful because I know who Steph Curry is. Okay. I know who Steph Curry is. I'm
Wardell.
Houston in 6.
I feel comfortable with that.
I'm gonna be respectful. Okay.
Hey, buddy, I'll see you in the Lucha in a week and a half.
Yeah. Buddy Love. That's what his name on Instagram? Bro, that's hilarious, bro. All right, well, sweeping consensus, we got Rockets in 6 or 7, respectfully. Unc is on that. He Ayahuasca in 5, but we're going to find out. All right? Next series, the 4-5 matchup, and I really do like this matchup, me personally. Denver Nuggets are hosting the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi Leonard's back and looking healthy as ever. Love to see it because I do like to watch Kawhi hoop, truly. I'm blanking on his name, bro. Another MIP candidate. He was on my fantasy team too. Why am I tripping? Shooting guard. Come on, give it to me. For the Clippers.
Who?
Shooting guard for the Clippers.
Oh,
I'm blanking on his name, bro. He's on my fantasy team and everything. Norman Powell. Goodness gracious, bro. What's wrong with me?
Powell. Jeez.
Norman Powell had a fantastic season. I remember he had that quote when PG left, that is an addition by subtraction, and boy did he show it. Hoop this year with Kawhi out for most of the season. Had him on my fantasy team too, and I just love how he plays, comes out, plays hard every night, and can put the ball in the basket, bro. Like truly. Now he had a little something towards the end of the season. I think he was either like sick or something, or maybe he got injured. He missed a few games, got back into playing shape, but and then on the other side, obviously, you have the best player in the league, 60-point triple-double. But can he will them to a win in this series? I am conflicted. Okay, I don't know what it's gonna look like. Where you been at the past minute? I've just been talking.
No, I blinked out. I zoned out. Who are they playing?
The Nuggets, bruh.
Oh, okay.
He said I blacked out.
Okay,
Come on,
continue.
man.
Continue.
Goodness gracious.
No, I drew a blank right there.
Yeah, so clearly, all right. Um, can Jokic drag this team to 4 wins? And as much as I love it, I'm going to say no.
Is
I,
Jamal
I,
Murray? Is Jamal Murray back? I know he was out.
yeah,
Is he?
he,
Is he
no,
gonna?
he is. Yeah, he is.
He's back,
I,
right?
I'll pull it up for you real quick. If you want to give your prediction, either Uncle K, I'll pull it up for you to see what his
Is
status is.
Kawhi playing?
Hey, listen. Yeah,
Yes.
Kawhi's playing. Kawhi's been playing well since he's been back. Now, can he stay healthy throughout the entirety of the of
Because
the uh of the series? That's yet to be determined. I like the way that James Harden's played this year. We know his struggles in the playoffs historically. But I just something they got going
he
on over there that I like, man. I really like. I think the Clippers is going to win this series. Give me the Clippers in six.
and I was gonna say, unlike James Harden led team. He's not leading this team per
Yeah,
se.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely a different scenario.
He's
Um,
really turned himself into like one of the best point guards in the NBA, which is crazy because he's really known for scoring. But if you look at what
mhm.
he's been doing this year with the assists and what he's been doing, he's been scoring also. But you know how he's been getting the other guys involved. He's been incredible, especially like the last like month of the season. They're coming on strong. I know it just seems like so much is going on in Denver with the firing the coach, the GM. We don't really know what's going on, who's playing, who's not playing. In-game adjustments and how that works with a brand new coach who's never been a head coach before. It's just too much for me to really side with them. Um, so I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna take the Clippers on this one.
And dude, and that's fair. I mean, that's how I feel. But before I say that, go ahead, Caleb. Before I go, and to your point, hey, Jamal Murray is playing. By the way, he's back.
Okay,
2 games. Well, he
Um,
played 2 games at the end of the regular season. But go
okay.
ahead, Caleb.
I don't know. Huh. I think I don't well, yeah. I got Clips in 7. And I only say that because I feel like it's gonna be a repeat of it was last year where if you force Jokic to outscore you instead of doing what he does, and that's getting guys involved, it's rebounding, it's obviously he can drop 60, 70 whenever he wants, right? But that's not when if he's scoring at that volume, it's because no one else is pitching in, and that's not how you win basketball games. That's not how you win playoff games. So, um, I think they're gonna force him to really like put the team on his back, which he's capable of doing, but that's not a recipe for winning basketball. So I got Clips in 7, and
Because
on top of that,
again, for me, who's going to be that other person,
right?
right?
Because there's so many other people
Because
like you can
the
throw
Rocket, I
bodies at
mean,
Jamal Murray. They have body like Zoo. If they play like a semi zone against Jokic, right, with Zoo in the middle, which Zoo is a pretty good defender on Jokic. He's held him to his lowest true shooting percentage all year against Zoo. So I think
and I mean that
he's gonna.
obviously offensively, but I feel like, and again, I'm going Clippers. Hearing y'all what y'all say, I mean, I feel confident, more confident, especially in what I'm saying. I go Clippers in 6 because I know Jokic is Jokic, right? And we've seen him drag it for 7 games, 6, 7 games. Despite how big he is, he looked out of shape. This dude out there just hooping regardless, bro. Like he just does. But then when I think about it, like okay, like you said, like last year, beyond Jokic, you know what Murray's gonna do. Playoff Murray was now 2 full seasons ago, right? Like so. Hey, buddy, what have you done for me lately? Like you was hurt, you haven't looked the same when you was healthy. Okay, the Clippers will come out there. Kawhi will go get his 30. Norman Powell just gave you a whole season. I could go out there and get you 40. Obviously, James Harden has his vintage moments, but I'm going dime and assist. I could easily get 20 when I want to. Zubac's out here getting 20 and 20. He's underrated in this, like as a player, just overall. He's
Yeah,
very underrated.
he's
Nobody's
definitely
walking out there.
improved. He's improved for sure.
100%. 100%. So for me, I can't see a scenario unless Jokic goes godlike
And
to
don't
win the
forget
series.
don't forget also that championship pedigree head coach in Tyronn Lue.
In Ty Lue,
You
yep.
know, so
Yep. Oh yeah, so adjustments and stuff, that's point Clippers, right? So I feel like on paper and pound for pound, it's not close. Now, again, I feel like Clippers in six, just because Jokic is the best player in the world. He gonna get a game or two. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna go Clips in six. Okay, you said Clips in six too,
7. It's 7.
7
seven, and then would you say Clips in six?
and 6, yeah.
Okay, cool. And I mean, I don't think anyone would fight us on that one. And then the series that will probably get the most cameras, lights, and action just because of who's in the series. As we're doing good. Okay, Lakers will be hosting Los Angeles Lakers. That is, will be hosting the number six seeded Minnesota Timberwolves. Um, if you want to start off with this one, obviously the most polarizing team in the league post Luka trade, finished with the three seed, and will now go to battle the young, up and coming Timberwolves who made it to the Western Conference Finals last year. So, what is your prediction for this series?
Man, I got Lakers in 6. Um, I think Anthony Edwards is really good. I want to say also, along with Ime Udoka, um, JJ Redick should be in contention for Coach of the Year. What he's done as a rookie head coach, um, defensively, he's going to have them in the right places. He's going to have them boys ready to go. We all know what LeBron James bring. We all know what Luka is going to do in the playoffs. He's got a point to prove even more now, to try to stick it to Dallas. Obviously, he's going to want to try to win a championship before Dallas even thinks about it. And really, Nico will really be in trouble. Instead of leaving the state of Texas, he might have to lead the country if if Luka wins a championship. But I just think that they're going to be LeBron. I thought like LeBron was just playing for the love of the game the last couple of years, and now he actually have a chance to legitimately win a championship. And he's gonna have them ready the way AR-15's been playing. He's been playing well as that third best player. I like Rui. They just got a good solid squad over there. I still don't like. They don't really have like a like a true big man, but they have enough the way that they play. On the other side, I really like. Really, it's only Anthony Edwards, to be honest, right? Yes, with the addition of what's
Julius
his name
Randle.
from Randall, he gives him some
Black hole,
scoreability,
though.
but the problem is, the ball kind of sticks where on him. I think that the Lakers are going to have a really good defensive plan against him. So I think Anthony Edwards is good enough to probably win 1 or 2 games. But that's probably as far as they go. So I got Lakers in 6.
All right, Caleb, go ahead, man. How you feeling?
I'm in the same boat as Unc. I mean, they now. I mean, they have the thing with the Timberwolves is they have really good role players, right? You talk about Jaden Daniels, you talk about Nas Reed. Um, that whole bench is stacked. Like even their rookies are nice.
Mhm.
But I just don't see them stacking up offensively or defensively. We know what a liability that Rudy is when it comes playoff time. You play him right off the floor.
Playing against JJ Redick, Rudy might be unplayable. I ain't gonna
Exactly.
even hold you.
You put
At
him
some
in a
point
pick.
to those
I'm
games,
putting him
yeah,
in a pick and roll every single time down the floor. Every single time down the floor, we're gonna make something
Yeah,
happen.
he can't he
Okay.
can't guard he can't
He
guard on
can't.
the perimeter at
All,
all.
all, all he can do
Like a
is
fish out of water.
sit in the dunker spot and roam backside help. That's what Rudy is good at. That's it. That's what
Yeah,
and
that's going to be interesting to see what they do. They can't
and
have them all. They can't have them on ball. And
exactly.
if you put them in drop coverage, Luka
They're
is a good
going to
shooter.
Luca is
and
going to torch
Lakers,
So
them.
mind you,
I really don't know,
Lakers are playing small ball as a starting lineup.
but they're
Exactly.
big though.
No, no, that's what I'm
LeBron
saying.
James is 6'9".
When I say small ball, like small ball in the sense like everyone can ball handle, pass
Yeah,
around,
there's no true
and get to
center
the
out
rim.
there.
Right, you know what I'm
No.
saying? Like you just putting
At least
Jackson
not
Hayes
for
out there for
stretches, right? You got
yeah.
him, but
So
you know,
um yeah, but yeah, so you said Lakers in how many games?
I got Lakers and I think Ant will push it to 6, maybe. Yeah, 6. I was gonna say 7, but 6. Um, he's been really good this year. Shooting the best he's ever shot from the field and from three on 7 attempts a game. But I think that might be his downfall too, because now he's
He
kind
settles
of
for a
moving
lot of that.
away. Right, he settles when you can get a lot of points by just taking your bread and butter, those layups, those easy dunks, things like that.
That
So
that 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 mid range, yeah, he got a
right,
good mid range game, but he
so
don't really. He's shooting all those threes now.
I
so
mean, I don't think I wouldn't, I mean, I don't want to say he's settling. I think he's made a conscious effort to like, hey, like this is part of the arsenal that you got to respect too, because he still gets to the rim now. Like, I don't think,
Yeah, of
I think
course.
now that's
settling's
But
one
I think
thing
I
to
think I
say.
think there's parts of the game where he
he will
settles,
settle for a
right?
three before he
Mhm.
goes
Because
to his
I
bread and
think
butter.
that what JJ is gonna do is we're gonna force the ball out of his hand. So can he play without the ball? Can he cut? Can he what is Minnesota's game plan to get Ant the ball in areas to where he can be successful? All right.
Literally,
If they play the pick and roll, they're gonna trap. They're gonna probably trap him because they don't respect the guy who's rolling unless they put him and Randall in the pick and roll. But I haven't seen that all year. So we're gonna have to see how they play.
if I'm
Now,
JJ
and I
Redick,
will, oh, go ahead.
no, I'm saying if I'm JJ Redick, I'm forcing Julius Randle to beat me this series, and he's not going to beat me.
Well, we know that.
Yeah,
I don't think we're a believer in
he could
Julius
give.
Randle.
He's a scorer now. He can get, but we not one of them
But
40-point
but
guys.
he could
He's a
drop
he's
40
a
points,
20.
but it's going to be on 40 shots. Is my point. He's not an efficient scorer. He's never been an efficient scorer. Even from when he
Hey,
started blossoming in New Orleans, he was never like he's cool. He'll put his head down and go get you a bucket, but he's not like
So I'll
I'm
say
gonna.
that.
who's the inefficient lover on this show?
Yeah, I don't know where this came
Inefficient
from.
lover.
So I'm gonna go. I
Shooting
think.
39%.
Oh Lord.
Hey,
Anyways,
don't make fun of
we
Ice Trey. Ice Trey, I need 65 from you tomorrow, baby.
listen.
Ice
I
tray gonna
think
be ice cold.
this. I think this series is gonna be interesting in the sense that Minnesota has defenders to throw out there, like up and down the roster. And the one thing that I didn't know about them, because you would think how that team is constructed, right? Because I didn't like. I mean, I don't think anybody loved how that team was constructed when they made that trade. Because we're like, what's the long time? Like maybe y'all make the playoffs, but there's no uh championship aspirations with that roster. So, but they shoot a lot of threes, right? So they're like top five in threes attempted. They're top three in 3-point field goal percentage, which when you look at the team on paper, you wouldn't assume so. Or you would assume like, okay, you're top five in 3-point percentage, but you don't shoot a lot of threes given the Rudy Gobert's. Julius Randle, I mean, he's stepped out there, but do I really want Julius Randle shooting 6, 7 threes a game? Not really. Okay. Obviously, Ant-Man has upped his threes. DiVincenzo shoots threes. He's improved from coming over for the Knicks, but I say all that to say, right? I think this series is going seven. Me personally,
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
I think this series is going seven.
Is this
But
any Anthony Edwards bias?
as in like what? Like,
Is in the
well,
UGA?
no, do you remember what was the last thing I said about him in the playoffs that we had? I remember we were on the phone vividly
He's
after they
gonna have to
lost.
play make. He's gonna have to know when to.
Not even that. His like shot selection, things like
Oh
that, like
yeah,
that pissed
yeah.
me off last season in the playoffs. I'm like, dude, like, what's this guy see on the court, bro? Okay, now are they gonna play him the same way? I would assume so, because Caleb, to your point, I'm still gonna double team you because you're the only ball handler, the biggest on the court. Julius Randle,
Yep.
what you finna do? Okay, so you know what? I just talked myself out of it. Lakers in 6. Because
Well,
Julius,
mother sake.
yeah,
How do you?
I don't like. I mean, I never loved Julius Randle with the Knicks. He always came off as like he's him, but like you not him. You are a decent player, a good player.
That's
There's a
what
lot
I'm
of good
saying.
players out there.
That's what
But
I'm
when this
saying.
moment, the
Like,
playoffs comes, right, your play style does not constitute winning, buddy. Okay, so I'm going Lakers in 6. Um, now
he's
my
been perfect
bias
in the
is
2000s. but not
Yeah,
today.
yeah. My bias is anyway. I don't want to say my bias because then you're gonna look at everything I say for the rest of the playoffs differently. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Okay. But Lakers in 6. So just to recap, right? So going back to the Eastern Conference, and only gonna do this. So when I do the clip ups, I'm gonna make a clip like a mashup of our picks. So I'm gonna say the series. You just say your team that you think is gonna win the series. You don't have to say in how many games. Okay. All right. All right, ready? So from the start, we're gonna go back to the Eastern Conference. All right. One seed versus whoever the eighth seed is, Heat or not
Cleveland
and
Cavaliers.
Cavs.
Cavs and 9 or Cavs and 2. All right. The 2-7 seed, Boston Celtics, Orlando Magic.
Boston.
I believe Green.
Really? Whoa.
3 seed versus the 6 seed, New York Knicks versus the Detroit Pistons.
Detroit basketball.
Give me Cade in them.
Okay, I'm taking Cade and Isaiah 9-round Stewart. All right. And the 4-5 seed, Indiana
Sugar Ray
Pacers.
Stewart.
Okay. The 4-5 seed, Indiana Pacers versus the Milwaukee Bucks.
In your words, fear the deer. Give me Milwaukee.
Give me the freak from Greece.
I'll take the Bucks too. All right. Okay, man. All right. Going to the Western Conference. Oh,
Give me
I didn't
the
say my
freak.
picks. Okay. I'm just going to say Cleveland Cavaliers, Boston Celtics. I just need to say that because I didn't say my picks. Like I was giving it to y'all, but I didn't say it.
I'm
Yeah,
like, what
okay.
are you talking about?
I'll clip it. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'll move it. All right, relax. All right. Western Conference predictions. Number 1 seed versus the 8 seed, which would either be Dallas or the Memphis Grizzlies. I got OKC Thunder.
OKC, UFC, KFC. OKC info.
Give me OKC. Give me the Canadian.
But keep the poutine. All right. Here we go.
Keep them soggy fries over there,
Yeah.
cuz.
And that nasty what cheese they put on that? Mozzarella? What cheese they put on it?
They put cheese curd.
It's cheese curd.
Oh, cheese curd. That's what it is. Oh Lord, I've never had it, but I'm willing to try it. All right.
I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, how
I'm
you
not
gonna
gonna
trash a whole country's national dish and you haven't even tried it?
Listen, I don't like nothing about Canada, but poutine is fire.
You had it? Where you had that at?
Bruh,
That's
I can't
hilarious.
remember. I think I was up in DC.
Okay, I ain't never had it. I want to go to. I
Yeah,
go
it
to
was
Toronto
good.
and try it. I'll try it. And keep that. Never mind. All right, here we go. Number 2 seeded Houston Rockets versus the 7 seed Golden State Warriors.
Give me H-Town.
Me too, man. Give me Chocolate City.
For those who don't know, Chocolate City is Houston. For our. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Number 3, Los Angeles Lakers hosting the number 6 seeded Minnesota Timberwolves. I got the Lakers in 6.
Lake Show. Give me Luka and them.
Lakers. Give me the Slovenian. Okay.
All right, cool. Congratulations. And to wrap it up, we got the 4 seed Denver Nuggets versus the 5 seeded Los Angeles Clippers. Give me the Clippers, the little brothers.
Fear the beard.
Yeah, give me the Clips, baby.
I guess they're not
Let
little
them
brothers
cook.
no more. They got their own stadium now. So
They
it might
got
be
their
them.
own stadium,
They're
baby.
not
They
even the
out
little
there.
brothers no more.
You know what I'm saying? They out there.
The Intuit Dome.
The Intuit Dome.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
It's a
in
nice
the
ring
beginning
too,
of the, hey, listen, in the beginning of the season, they couldn't get anybody to get into it. But you understand what I'm saying? They
They there
finished the
now.
year strong. They finished the year strong, and now that thing is packed. So
No,
I've
for
heard.
real. They got that wall. We're gonna see the wall on national television, that wall that they built to like distract free throw shooters. Hey, Unc, I don't know you. I mean, obviously Lakers game is Lakers game, but I'll really go check out a new stadium now. I'll go check out a new arena.
Hey, listen, you know me. I hop on the flight quick. You
Okay,
understand?
all right.
So you let me know.
Frontier, where you at, baby? All right, okay.
Oh, whoa, easy. Hey, easy, big brother. Hey, easy. I got a couple more dollars than that. Come on now.
Oh my
You got to
goodness.
keep it respectable now.
Listen, man,
But
I like
now-
to get there safe, sir.
Let's talk about it. Let's just put it out there real quick. We don't have to go too in depth because we're gonna go in depth once we get to the finals and can talk about these teams respectfully. But it's that time. We're gonna start with you because we already know what Kelly was gonna say. Who was your early finals MVP? I'm gonna start that all over. Strike that. Who is your finals? Bro, what in the world am I talking about? Scratch that too. All right, ready? Here we go. All right. Now let's get to it. Who will be your NBA champions at the end of the season?
I'm gonna go with the Oklahoma City Thunder, baby.
Oh, all right, okay.
Champions of the world.
Okay.
Okay.
They're going to be champions of Toronto. Okay. That's what they're going to be champions of. All right.
Well, let's go ahead and get it on the.
Carry your poutine back to your country.
Okay.
Hey man, hey, they gonna be
Hey.
they gonna be eating poutine off the trophy. that Larry O'Brien gonna be sloppy in the mud.
Bro, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard, bro.
They gonna be like, why is this Larry O'Brien wet?
Bro, what is
Hey, it's all that poutine juice. Hey, listen, man, give me the poutines in 5.
That's crazy, bro. Wait, what in the that's crazy, bro. Wait, that's absurd. Caleb, just go ahead and say your team so we can get it on record. Hopefully y'all don't make the trophy all sloppy. It's crazy. Bro, hey man, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Poutine is crazy.
That's wild, bro. Absurd.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead, man.
Man, my head hurts. Give me Celtics in 4.
I knew he was going there.
Against anybody? It don't even matter, huh? Just anybody, huh?
Listen.
Oh, okay. Oh, you done? Okay. All right.
SGA, PGA, Coil Ray, Celtics in 4.
Hey, man. Oh, hold on. All right. Just a lot of good picks out there, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of well-rounded teams.
A lot of.
There we
But
go.
the one who gonna be standing. What? Hey,
It's
yo.
a lot of poutine.
Bro, what's wrong, bro?
Come on, let's get your pick.
I'm gonna go.
Sound like he gonna say something crazy.
Cause I ain't got no.
You gonna have the chat going crazy, man. Let's hear it.
Oh, I guess you're right. Let me change my vote for what the people want. Man, them people. I'm thinking the Houston Rockets to lift up the Larry O'Brien trophy.
Are you smoking crack?
Hey, listen, I don't know what you own, but I want a little bit of it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Not
man,
too
listen,
much, just a little bit.
Listen, the risk,
Well,
I'm ready to risk it all.
He's smoking that premium ayahuasca from the mountain top.
Listen,
You understand?
listen. That's that ayahuasca sprinkled in with a little bit of hashish, and then you roll it up.
Listen,
hey man, wait.
Do I believe
you got that.
anybody else enough to be like, yeah? Because it's really, honestly like there's so like I can see.
Okay, he got the ayahuasca from the Himalayas.
Listen,
I don't know.
Boston, I can see
that
it
turban
that.
you got on. That turban you got on must have just cut your brain stem right off. Okay.
Oh, that's crazy.
What you dealing with?
Listen, I'm going to be spicy.
Houston.
Somebody has to take the role for Ethan.
That's-
Listen, the hot take, spicy foolishness.
That's Carolina Reaper spicy. We
Right,
said
right.
we do habanero around
Would
here.
you say? Would you say that that's Stephen A. Smith Jr. spicy?
That's worse than Stephen A. Smith. That's Skip spicy.
There you go. Exactly. But no, I really do. I want them to win the championship. But on the real, I think who will be lifting the Larry O'Brien Trophy is the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's because I think they're gonna beat Boston coming out the
What?
East. Number one. That's number one. They're gonna beat y'all. Ty Jerome gonna put Peyton Pritchard in a trash can. All right. All right.
Ty
And
Jerome
then-
is going to be out the league in the next 2 years.
Bro,
Okay?
see, you must not have seen his
Hey,
whole
man, don't be
player
disrespectful.
Caleb must not have seen the Player Tribune story on Ty Jerome. All right.
Ooh, the player tribute.
They don't give Player Tribune stories to just anybody. From nothing
the
to
player
something.
Tribune. Ooh.
No. But anyway, I'm gonna
Okay.
go. I don't really care. I like just off of feel. I'm gonna go Cleveland Cavaliers, but I probably feel differently tomorrow. But for the sake of the pod, I'm gonna say
Nah,
Cleveland.
brother. You
But
got to
I'm gonna be
stand
like,
on what you
hold
said
on,
now.
y'all watch that? Well, Caleb, this might be for your time. Oh, you watch WWE?
Of course
No,
I watched
I,
that.
like
for
back-
a
like
long
back in the
time.
day?
It's back in the days, yeah.
Okay, all right. You remember that? I can't remember his name. It was Jr. and King Jerry the King Lawler. Remember? You remember him?
Jerry the King Lawler, yeah.
Yes. Okay. When he was announcing and he'd be like commentating and he'd be like, "Oh, this person's gonna win the match," and then like 10 minutes later, he's gonna be like, "I picked this person to win the whole time." That's gonna be me, bro. So tomorrow or whenever we film again, I'm probably gonna be picking the Lakers to win the championship. I'm just gonna let y'all know that now.
Kyle, you do know this is recorded, right?
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking
switching up
about.
now, brother.
I'm
Yeah,
editing this
listen,
one, so we'll
You're
see.
locked in for life.
Hey man, listen.
Ari.
Tell these boys, man. Hey, get in the chat. Let us know who your pick is.
Yes,
for the
please.
finals. Who you think is gonna win these playoff matchups, and we gonna do it just like that, man.
Honestly, yeah. The only thing I want to say, hey, keep commenting. We got some good comments on the last couple of videos. Again, a lot of stuff we say is half-hearted, but some of it's for real. My little troll about Jaylen Brown was hilarious, but I was trolling low-key, but not really. A little bit, but not for real. Anyway, please keep on commenting, like our videos, share.
Hey.
Out there. Oh, go ahead.
Hey, we're gonna end it like this. Listen, hey, shout out to my man Shannon Sharp. I just remembered something. Hey, look, man, you can have ATL, BBL. Oh God, that's Michelle. We gone.